And here we are. Welcome to Drawn and Quartered, round 10, honoring Stan Lee tonight. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be, wherever you are. Turn that on. Quartered number. Wasn't even me this time. It wasn't me this time. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. All right.
Echo.
Thanks for the 178 of you who have been sitting here patiently waiting for us to have our green room discussions. And we were trying to fill the seats up, make sure we had a full house before we launched. And now we are ready. Critius, if you are in the chat, please drop that poll. Otherwise, I guess I could do it. I have it in here somewhere. Edwin, would you do the honors of introducing our competitors and guests of the evening?
Fantastic. Okay, we've got some returning competitors and we've got some first-time competitors. I'm just going to go right across the line in no particular order. Starting out first, we have Andrew Huerta. Andrew Huerta is the creator of Sovereign, which is on Indiegogo right now. So make sure to take a look at that. How are you doing tonight, Andrew?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Great.
Well, Miss Stan Lee, but I am very happy to be here with you gentlemen tonight, and I am excited to see what you're going to make for him. All right, next, our amiable and vivacious host, Mr. Mike Miller. Mike,
Hello.
how is your project doing?
My project is doing well. Darn it, I don't have it up here.
Okay, and somebody please get that linked, because this is a fantastic deal. This is the official Meg comic book. Nice. One of my favorites, Six Gun Samurai, which is this cool Western kung fu samurai kid. Real kind of fun story. Deal with the Devil. If you get the 3-pack, I think the 3-pack is $50. Digital is even cheaper. It is almost 440 pages of comic book for the money. It is one of the biggest packages ever offered, with just an amazing deal for the amount of comic book you're going to get. It is fantastic.
Here it is. Posting it in the chat now. And keep reposting the poll. And let's get a good number of votes in here to figure out. We've put up 10 Stan Lee creations, 5 male, 5 female, and you guys go in and you guys get to decide what we're going to be drawing tonight. So, pray continue, Mr. Edwin.
Moving right down the line, we have a returning competitor. We have Brian Shearer. He is the creator of William the Last. That is in stores now, or you can get it from Antarctic Press. How are you doing tonight, Brian?
I am doing fantastic. Hope you are.
Very good, very good. Hopefully we'll have something fantastic for you to draw tonight. Ken, right off, and I don't mean to put you on your spot, but of Stan Lee's creations, which character do you think is your favorite, or which do you think is the most iconic?
Well, my favorite is actually The Thing. Most iconic would probably be Spider-Man, though. I think people go straight to Spider-Man when they think of Stan Lee.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Well, hopefully you are bringing it tonight, because we're going to do some justice in the memory of Stan Lee. All right, a perennial favorite, a gold medal winner of many medals, Mr. Kanan White. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Kanan White?
I'm doing good. Trying to get some rest, man. I got a new puppy, man, so I'm trying to work with her. She's kind of getting acclimated, so schedule's getting back to normal.
How are you and Antonio Bryce doing on brand?
Good. I told him I got the first 20 layout pages done, and planning to render this week, actually. Starting a little bit today and then going into the weekend. So would have started earlier, but I was on puppy duty and making sure I didn't have a trail of poop all over the house. So yeah.
Oh, wait, Brand is still in demand on Indiegogo, right?
Yep.
Okay. So if you've missed out on that, after you see Canaan White draw tonight, you're going to want to pick up on that. All right. The Caesar of Comicsgate, upon a time, industry legend, Mr. Ethan Van Sciver.
Hi, I'm really glad to be here tonight, and I wish I could draw with you, but I'm working on Cyberfrog, so my camera's off. But I'm fascinated. I'd like to comment. I'd like to hang out with my peers and my friends. And if somebody else needs to come in and throw me out, I am more than willing to go and go sit in the bleachers with the good, fans of Blacklist Universe and Mike subscribers. But in the meantime, good luck, everyone. I'm really excited about this. This is a great topic.
How is Cyberfrog coming for you?
I'm working on this 2-page spread that I've been working on for 3 days now, and it is a bear. It is Cyberfrog, and if you're following my new channel, All Caps Comics, you have watched the progress of this. But I'm drawing the entire city of Philadelphia having been taken over by the bees, and it's detail and intensive, and it's a lot of work. Andrea came down here and said, "You're not finishing this today." I said, "I have to. I'm staying up all night long. This is going to be done before I go to sleep." So that's what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'd be drawing with you guys.
Very good.
I like it, Corey. You're just scared.
No, listen, there's some truth to that. I don't want to go up against any of you guys right now. You guys are awesome.
No shilling for mail-in votes, Ethan.
Well, shilling is the name of the game.
No promises.
And this is particularly, hang on one second. John Malin, introduce yourself. Oh, there we go. And man, I'm still getting used to living in this new place. I get weird sounds all the time. How is the president for life of the Malin Militia? I guess that would make you Captain John Malin.
Doing excellent, thank you. I hope everyone is also having an excellent night. Missing on Stanley, and hope we can do a good piece here for everyone. I will say I have the utmost respect for Stan, but during the course of this, I am going to be trash talking. So if I say anything off the cuff, I apologize in advance.
So you're planning on saying things off the cuff?
It's possible. It's possible.
All right.
John, who are your favorite Stan Lee characters?
Definitely Spider-Man. I know it's the easy answer, but that's it. It's Spider-Man. Todd was my guy, and I was all about everything he was doing with Spider-Man. But I did vote for Dr. Doom.
Yeah. So did I.
All right. Joining us as an exhibitor, we have Model 3. Model 3 is a world-class fabricator. He has made props and items for movie studios, for Disney. He's made all kinds of custom fabrications. He will be joining us as an exhibitor. Whatever character is selected, he will actually be trying to create a speed model as everyone else draws. How you doing tonight, Model 3?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
What is your favorite Stan Lee character? And don't mean to put you on the spot.
Oh, it would be definitely Daredevil, and from the Frank Miller and Ann Nocietti era back in the 80s.
Daredevil, the man without fear. All right, very good. It's a pleasure to have you with us once again.
Thank you.
Right. Now, in our tradition every week, there is a fan version of Drawn and Quartered, and usually Chester or one of our other moderators will let us know when that is going to be. Usually it is the day after Drawn and Quartered. The winner of the fan version of Drawn and Quartered gets to step up and compete with the pros and show the pros how it's done. The winner of the last competition was Tank Ferret. Tank Ferret, how are you doing tonight?
Thank you all. Thank you. You're wonderful. Thank you for having me. Thank you. No, please sit down, please. Thank you. Hey, I'm doing great. How are you guys doing tonight?
Chirp. There's no, once we get going, there's no friends. There's no friends. And remember, this is while this show is in honor of Stan Lee and it's to honor his memory, It still remains drawn and quartered. And this is a back alley. This is a back alley fight for your life. Right? There are no friends here. There can only be one winner. And dirty tactics are recommended. Dirty tactics are recommended, and trash talking is encouraged.
You're gonna what?
I already called the police on Edwin.
Yeah. All right. Have we got the poll results yet?
What? Sorry, my son had to change an audio cable. Everything good?
I'm looking at
Wants the poll votes.
I'm looking at the poll. Wow, there's so many good choices here tonight.
They all suck. What do you mean? Tigra. What did he even create? I guess he did. Did he?
Yeah.
Stan created Tigra.
Mm-hmm. Critias did the research.
Critias, what the? All right, sorry.
Any Silver Surfer.
We've got 110. We've got 110 votes. We got 351 people watching. I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock, and then we're gonna select a winner. We've got a $5 super chat from Antonio Malpica, aka Critias. Oh, Malin is here. I thought he chickened out like Ethan. I guess I shouldn't pay attention to Malin's DMs. Oh, and EVS.
Now listen. You know what? Because nobody put the Human Torch or the Thing in there. I mean, it's like Doctor Strange. What the?
They do this all the
Clearly
time.
wanted Spider-Man to win.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, and let's see. Just want to make sure if it gets busy and I miss one of your super chats, please just shoot me a message and I will take care of you. I don't mean to miss any. Sometimes it gets a little hectic.
The Thing would have been good. The Thing would have been good.
I don't want to draw any character on that list anyway. Like, well, Doctor Doom I would do. I would do Doctor Doom. Maybe I would do Spider-Man, but
I wanted Doom to win.
Doom.
All right, so we've got about a minute left. Get your votes in now, please. Get your votes in now.
Is Gary avoiding you guys? I don't know what happened to Gary. Gary was in the room, and then he vanished.
no Hulk. You didn't do the Hulk. Nobody put the Hulk on that list.
I expected the Hulk it would sweep this tonight.
Yeah.
I was looking at Hulk pictures earlier.
Getting ready.
Hulk is there. I don't know why.
Well, we wanted 5 girls and 5 guys, and the options Prettiest gave me, those were the ones I picked. I don't think he even gave me the Hulk as an option.
All right, about 30 seconds remaining, and I'm going to stop the clock. It's pretty close between.
It's too close. We need more Doom votes.
Doom.
Doom.
I voted for Spider-Man because I want to see what Malin does with Spider-Man.
Heyo.
And I am stopping, and I am refreshing the screen. And the character that we will be drawing tonight in honor of Mr. Stan Lee is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
All right. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
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 Now, recall this, your final presentation must be in black and white. You can do your rough outs in blue leads or simulated blue leads, but your final piece must only be black and white in shades of gray. No colors are allowed. Once I start, you will have exactly 2 hours. Gentlemen, begin.
This is hard. Doing a really cool Spider-Man pose is always tricky.
And of course, my tablet's screwed up.
Excuses.
I have to restart my manga studio.
Comments
did this the other day.
How much do I have to pay? How much do I have to pay for you to draw Doom? Wow. Not a lot of faith in democracy. He just wants to buy the election. Oh, wait. That's just like today. Antonio Malpica for $5. I was trying to choose uncommon characters. I usually show Mike the list in case he wants a revision. Throw me under the bus, Mike. Yeah, that's how they knew him. Mike the Squiller Miller is how they knew him in elementary school.
I said I picked from his list. From his crappy list. No, I just didn't have the. I've been busy, man. I didn't have the time to go do my own research.
Spider-Man, huh? Yeah, Spider-Man is it's a classic. It's a classic choice for family. So, got some weird action going on here. Ethan, when you're doing a 2-page spread, how do you figure out what you're going to hide in kind of in the crease?
You don't want to put anything too important there. You really don't, because it will get gobbled up. So you kind of make sure that you don't do anything like that. I don't know. It's just, you know. Spider-Man. All right, I'll see.
Spider Pig.
No, so for me, this is the big memory of Stan Lee when I was a kid and watching Spider-Man and his amazing friends with Stan Lee's narration. That's what sticks with me. His voice from that.
I loved that show as a kid.
Greetings, true believers.
Let's see. Someone is asking, has John Malin lost yet?
Yes.
Not yet. I've been on every drawn and quartered. I haven't lost yet.
What does losing mean? Like, is that not like fourth place is losing?
I don't know. How bad have you gotten, Mike? 6th?
Really?
Go 6.
I don't remember that.
All right, Ethan, I am sharing your screen until our artists get a little bit further along with their rough outs.
Yeah, let's see. Turn this around. So here's Cyberfrog waking up in the water. This is what. God, it's driving me nuts. Philadelphia skyline covered in human skin, dried out human skin, and then the Vespa spacecraft are all kind of tied down in the sky. There are thousands of them tied down like kind of hot air balloons, and so there will be bees buzzing everywhere all through here, big giant bees. And this is the first time Cyberfrog's seen this. So this is a very detail intensive. It gives you a sense of scale and a sense of how many bees there are, and there are a lot of bees. There are a lot of bees.
Looks cool.
So that's what we're doing right now.
And how long is this page going to take you?
I got to finish it tonight. I don't care. I'm finished. I'll stay up until 5 a.m.
When did you start it?
This is day 3.
Oh my gosh!
Are you powering your drawing with off-brand Red Bull or?
No, not well. It's not off-brand. I mean, it's
Monster.
It's Boomer Juice, White Monster.
Nice. Oh no.
Yeah.
White Monster.
Yeah, that's what the boomers drink, man. It's like sugar-free, 0 calories, 0 sugar, and so we've convinced ourselves as old men that it's okay to drink.
Oh, that stuff's poison, man.
I don't care. It's helping me get through.
All right, Red User 1 for $5 Canadian has an observation for Mr. Mike Miller. He says, Mike, how amazing is it that your campaign in one day made 3 times what Leafield's did in 2 weeks? That's the power of Comicsgate. I'm proud to back your books.
Thank you. It is amazing. I'm thankful for every supporter.
And then the audience, Ethan, the audience is asking you or requesting you to stream your double page spread after drawn and quartered. They want to see you finish it up.
All right. You want to stay up all night with me? Yeah. All right, I'll do it, but I don't know if I'll be that talkative, because I'll be concentrating. But I'll do it if you guys want to watch me. I'll turn the camera on in my studio.
Let's see. For $2, Antonio Malpica says, any version of Spider-Man, like 29 or 2099 and so on.
That's got to be fair play. Yeah. Well, no, it's Stan Lee didn't create Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
All right. And then $10 from Comics Exposed. Oh, wow. He has got an earful from Mike.
What?
And hang on, let me raise my voice because this is all in caps. So he's shouting at you. So this is not me shouting at you, but I want to pass along the full experience. I can't believe that Doom didn't win, Mike. You screwed up. Fix it now. You really screwed up this time. There's no coming back from this. And that's why Malin will win. I expect better for Malin next time.
Yeah. Okay.
No leadership ability, Mike.
You know what? It's a democracy. Comicsgate it's like herding cats. So what am I gonna do? Got to give the people what they want. Herding cats.
Yeah, and please don't feel like you have to.
Herding cats. My son says herding cats is easy.
Please feel like you don't have to hold back in super chats. If you feel like you need to berate Miller or any of the other competitors, I absolutely encourage you.
Just no swearing, people.
Yeah, no swearing. We got to keep it PG. All right, we've got some creators who have some things starting to take shape. So I'm going to go down the line and I'm going to see how we're doing. I'm going to start in with Mr. Andrew Huerta. Andrew has a distinct style. Make sure you take a look at Sovereign. You can kind of see his line style. Even in this rough out, you'll see the same thing kind of pop out in Sovereign. How is Sovereign coming? How much more of that do you have left to draw, brother?
Oh, like how many pages are done?
Yeah.
I got like 6 pages done, so I need 42 more, I think. Like 40 more pages or 43, something like that.
Very good. All right. Got some good energy here. Let's see. Mike Miller likes to draw the finest lines possible, so we may not be able to see anything from his rough out.
That is correct.
But it looks like Mr. Brian Shearer is moving right along here.
Unlike Mike's, mine is wearing pants.
Nice. It's a good choice.
I approve of Spider-Man with pants.
Yeah, nobody wants to see the web shooter. All right. Let's check in on Mr. Kanan White. Oh, that's faint. Going with the fine blues. Oh, interesting perspective. This is going to be a cool piece. All right, Mr. Kanan White. All right.
Fancy Kanan.
All right, I'm looking at John Malin's piece, and I'm seeing feet.
Ooh. Yes. They will be hard to make disappear, but I will find a way somewhere over the course of this. So I'm trying to get a nice, big, juicy Spidey going on here, a la McFarlane. And, well, this may take a little while to get to where I want it before I can start doing more finished lines, but it's got to be cool. This is my character, so I need to win. Mail and militia, vote twice, vote often.
I do believe you will. Can I just say, I do believe John Malin will win.
Really? Are we starting that now?
I have that feeling.
Really?
Oh, very good. All right, we're checking in with Model 3, and Model 3 is doing a rapid or a speed model for us. Very nice, Model 3.
Awesome.
What modeling program are you using tonight?
I'm using ZBrush for this. It's like a little bit different than a regular 3D program. It was originally made for 2.5D illustration, where it saved Z data so that you could render out height maps and alpha channels, and then it slowly evolved into an industry standard digital sculpting program. It's very powerful. It's able to have many more polygons on the screen than something like Maya or 3D Studio. You can get, 15, 20 million polygons going at the same time.
Very good. It's very cool. All right. Now let's check in on the fan competitor who is drawing with...
Hey.
How you doing, Tank Fair?
I'm doing great, man. I am over here getting my Spidey on. How was everything out your neck of the woods, man?
What's with the gloves?
I'm like a reverse Doug to Naple. I get no dirt on my artwork.
Okay.
You're not like the bubble kid, are you? Where you're like
no.
He's in a bubble.
He's in a bubble right now, and he's poking his hands through the bubble to draw.
Oh yeah.
Before we came on, you told me you've got your own comic project coming up pretty soon. I think you called it
That's
Scalpel.
correct.
What? Is that correct?
Scalpel Zero. It's
Scalpel
a
Zero.
science fiction noir, cyberpunk, if you will.
Cyberpunk. Is this going to be like some William Gibson action with like elves hacking into computers?
No. There's no elves. This is some good science fiction. We follow a cyber droid, and
Right.
she tries to stay relevant.
When are you going to be ready to show some of that?
Oh, you can come check me on the pre-production side over on Good Dog Press. I'm there almost every single night.
Very good. We'll make sure to take a look at that.
Absolutely.
I am going to put the camera on Mr. Ethan Van Sciver, and then I am going to check in with our lovely chat.
Same boring stuff that I'm working on here. Just, a couple more lines added. I'm working on one of the Vespis spacecraft, the first one that I've drawn in this piece. And I'm going to spread them across the sky going that way. And, good times.
All right, Ethan, you're getting some rather forceful motivation here. It's all in caps, so I'm going to raise my voice at you to
Okay.
All right, Ethan, you will turn on the camera, and you will finish that double-page spread tonight.
Yes, ma'am. That's my wife, right?
Say you understand. Say it.
Yeah, I will. I'd like to invite all of my subscribers. By the way, should I do it in all caps or should I do it on Comic Artist Pro Secrets? That's the question. I guess I should do it on
The bigger channel.
Yeah, the bigger channel. Yeah. All right. I'll do it on Comic Artist Pro Secrets tonight. We'll just turn on the camera, but I'm not going to save the. I'll delete the stream when it's done. I'm sorry. I'm not leaving an 8-hour boring stream of me drawing. Especially since right now I'm booking. I've been very disciplined on my channel for the past 3 days, and I put up just recorded little videos about Star Wars, and I've gained like 800 followers. It's pretty awesome. So I'm watching my sub count rise. That's all it is. You just have to stay disciplined and do these little videos. I want to get to 100,000 by the end of the year if I can.
That'd be sick.
All right.
Yeah.
This is $5 from Red User 1, and this is a request to Ethan. Ethan, will you sell Cyberfrog to us one more time before shipping?
What does that mean?
Pretty please. So I'm guessing he wants a chance to buy another copy of Cyberfrog, but he says pretty please with cherries on top.
I'd really love to, but that I just can't. I just can't do it. Not. I mean, even if I wanted to, I couldn't do it. Indiegogo wouldn't let me open up the campaign a third time. So, you know, that's the way it's going to be. But Rainbow Brood is coming, and you will have a chance to buy a second printing copy of Blood Honey, I think, through Rainbow Brood. Also, check this idea out. By the way, John, are we going to tell them now, or are we going to save it till later? Should we just save it till later?
That's
you
up
know
to
what
you.
I mean, right? Yeah,
That's up to you.
Let's save it. We'll just save it.
Okay.
All right. So, but anyway, in the meantime, I think Rainbow Brute, my Rainbow Brute campaign is going to come with Kanan White's Fearsome. That just seems like a good idea to me. That we actually do two options. You could get Rainbow Brute, you can get Fearsome, you can get both of them in one Indiegogo campaign.
That's a great idea. Where'd you ever come up with that?
I don't know. It is ingenious, and Mike, feel free to borrow it retrospectively.
Oh, okay.
Retroactively.
Let's see, P Money for $2.79 Canadian says, "My Ruth is drawing Spider-Man. It will beat you all." Got a lot of confidence in Ruth.
Yeah, you just be sure to post it.
Hey, if everybody could make sure they like and share this out, get some peeps in here. That would be
Okay,
great.
I will.
Oh, yeah, you too, Ethan.
Yes, sir.
All right, let us rotate through the various competitors again. Looks like we've got a lot of things to be seen here. All right. Andrew Huerta.
Yeah, Andrew's so far is the best pose. Really electrifying, very exciting. When I first saw it, I said, yes, yes.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought, I should have done something else.
Zoom out, Andrew.
I mean, that's insane, dude.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's terrible.
The head might be a little too small, Andrew.
I think it's.
I'll bump it up. Yeah, right. I'm a traditional guy, so doing these digital battles is tough for me. But
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
It's
All right.
perfect, Andrew. Keep going the way you're going.
Don't listen to John. He wants you to fail. Listen to me. I want you to
I
succeed.
know.
You could start over and just do traditional. Go ahead.
The camera won't work.
Oh,
The sabotage begins. All right. Let's see. Does Mike the Squiller Miller have anything to show us yet?
well, if you can see it,
Kind of faint, but yeah, it's coming out.
it's coming. It's coming.
All right. Brian Shearer.
I am still here.
You're not going to pull a Gary Shipman on us, are you?
I don't know what does that mean?
That is usually a head sketch.
You got him down below the chest there.
All right. Coming out pretty bold, shaping up nicely. All right, Mr. Kanan White.
Kanan's being Alex Ross.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Alex Ross kind of shot.
Where the actual scene is taking place within the area. All right.
Kanan might be a genius.
McFarlane did it better.
I don't think McFarlane did one of those.
Yeah, the Hulk and Wolverine blades.
Well, yeah. I don't. Okay. That looks awesome too, man. Who is that? Whoever is doing that one's gonna win. Who sketches that?
We are now displaying Mr. John Malin.
Yeah, he's gonna win. John's gonna win.
There you go.
It's great. It's great. You should You should shield for Malin every 5 minutes because you know Mike is like there's like a vein that's pulsing in Mike's forehead right now.
Well, he knows how you guys treat me when I'm out here by myself.
Yeah.
I'm a sheep among wolves.
And John never says anything bad. He's supportive.
Mm-hmm.
He encourages everyone.
Model 3, could you zoom out for us for a second just so we could get a feel for where you're at with this?
I just have a base going.
Right.
But
And
it'll start
is it
coming together. Once I get this base done, then I can start going on the details. I actually got very lucky tonight with the Spider-Man choice. Some of those other ones would have been much more difficult for 2 hours.
All right. And we will take a look at Mr. Tank Ferret. Tank, can you tilt your drawing towards us? Your drawing, so your rough out is so fine. It's hard to make out a silhouette yet.
That's because I restarted. Hashtag be like Mike.
Did Miller talk you into it? Oh, that's flat out sabotage. We will see if Tank Ferret regrets them.
Good move, Tank. Good move.
All right, I have the cameras rotating amongst you. I'm going to check back in with our chat.
Go ahead.
All right, I see a lot of support for Malin. I see some Phelan Malins. I see Malin less than McFarlane, but then I see someone else saying this is definitely Malin. Malin, people either love to love you or love to hate you, brother.
That's how I like it. It's passion.
One of our moderators asked, he says, will all of these gentlemen please discuss their thoughts on how they get into local comic book stores and other stores? Is Diamond the only viable distribution company? Is there room for another? Wow, that's kind of a deep topic. And some of that may go into people's business plans. If it's something you can talk about, though, that would be interesting to hear.
I usually go in through the front door.
Of course. Of course. All right. Mr. Miller, I am loading up your Indiegogo. Wow. You are only $292 away from 10,000. It is fantastic, brother.
Lovely. Lovely. Yeah. It's going to be a long haul again. These things are a lot of work. I'm tired already.
Is this a new Indiegogo?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Let me help you out tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
Would you mind?
I wouldn't mind at all.
Okay.
I love how Mike sells it. I'm tired.
Makes me want to buy one right now.
All right. Sweet. It worked.
Genius.
Yeah, you got to put a little pimp in your step there, Miller. Get you a gallon jug of that white Monster or something.
A little hustle in your muscle, a little wee in your knee. Get back into it.
Mike was.
That's why I can't draw and shill at the same time. I just.
Mike, you looked like dead last night when you're doing that 8-hour stream.
It was only 6.5.
I saw a picture from that. I said, "What the hell is this? Like, what is Mike doing here?" I think your thumbnail for that stream was alarming, dude. It was alarming. It was just like I was like, I'm gonna click this, and it's gonna be Mike just saying, "You know what? I give it all up. I quit. I hate you all. I quit."
Mr. Miller, Oregano Cat asked me to ask you, can you ask Mike if the new Indiegogo books he is offering, are they a one-book complete story, or is this one of those volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, etc. type of books before the story is complete?
They are each one-volume complete stories. The shortest one is Deal with the Devil, and it's 130 pages or thereabouts. And then the other two are over 144. So complete stories. 400. 400 plus pages of entertainment for only $50.
Well, this is good. If this Indiegogo is successful, you can feed your 13 children for at least another month.
That would be great. No more top ramen.
Hey, Mike.
What?
How far did you go in the Meg series? Like, how far did you?
The first book.
Oh, just that one. Okay.
Yeah.
They're all really good, though.
As ingenious as Kanan is, I would like to point out that somehow he has gotten away with only having to draw Spider-Man's eye.
Yeah. And it's like
I was aware of that from
that is pretty sticky, Kanan. It's genius, but yeah, all right.
It's got the goblin in it. Didn't he create the goblin too?
Yeah, but it's the goblin's rear end. You know what I mean?
He's turning around. He's like he's tossing bombs.
No, turn the goblin around. That's the one thing I would say. Goblin's got to be coming right for us. Otherwise, Spider-Man is in no danger.
Well, now Thanksgiving is coming up. Did I hear that correctly? Is that the goblin or the goblin?
The goblin.
Yeah.
Green goblin.
You got to turn that goblin around, dude. You got to do it. I know you're lazy. You don't want to grumble, but no, you got to. And an art director would tell you that. They would say, "Look, he's fleeing. The goblin's fleeing. So Spider-Man's chasing him. There's no danger. The goblin has to be coming head to head. Spider-Man.
Doesn't he always is he always chasing him though as he's throwing bombs back over his shoulder?
No. I don't know.
he says once you turn him around. All right. Grumble,
Serena says no, he looks good as this. Yeah, he does. If it were Serena, he does if this were just a panel inside the book. But like if it were a cover, I promise you editorial would tell him to turn the goblin around. You know.
Let's see. Cecil says, much like Captain Kirk, I too have a fondness for that green booty.
Oh no.
2, 3, 4,
I've
5,
paraphrased it a little bit
Hey.
there. We're a PG show.
If Cecil's sober, we have a seat. We can invite him in.
He said he's sober.
That'd be nice.
So are you sober enough to come provide some extra commentary for Drawn and Quartered?
He gets pretty slippery with the F-bombs when he's not sober. So
He's a man among men.
Mm-hmm.
He's a living legend.
Seriously, if we were
like a clown, he's like a clown. He makes you laugh.
genius. That was absolute genius. You have to admit.
It was great.
He says he's going to get his home breathalyzer just to check. To see.
No.
Hello.
Dreaded Dinosaur in the chat says he's really tempted to get the original art perk. Well, let me tell you something, Dreaded Dinosaur. I pick the pages, and whoever, it's like first come, best pages. So the earlier you buy the pages, the better a page you're going to get. And I am including the splash pages for the same price. So buy many, buy often.
All right. $5 from the War Eagle. He says, when the vote went Spider-Man, I knew John would do a McFarlane-style piece.
Mm-hmm.
Maitland loves his 90s. If you don't believe me, read his Youngblood work.
Yep. It's true. It's all true.
Yeah. I'm more of the John Byrne era Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're old.
Wow.
Yeah, I love them both. I really do. John Byrne. Well, you know what? John Byrne never really did. He never really did much of a Spider-Man, though.
Joe
I
Mad
like
does good fighting.
Joe Matt did, yeah.
But I'm not Joe Mad.
John Byrne's Spider-Man is like John Romita Sr.'s Spider-Man, and, you know, that's about it.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mr. Miller. They say someone in the chat says you missed your natural calling. You should have worked at the Home Shopping Network. So I guess in your honor, zucchini, martini, bikini, slap chop. You're gonna love my nuts.
Slap shot. That guy was great.
I think didn't you wind up going to jail for being like a sexual predator or something? Who could have seen that coming? What did you do? ShamWow and the slap chop?
ShamWow, slap chop, and then bend over.
I've noticed that this season jokes about nuts are very popular among several companies.
These nuts?
Mr. Peanut was doing it in one of their advertisements. Some pistachio company. Everyone's going lowbrow.
Chad is saying that the fellow who was pushing the ShamWow either bit or beat a prostitute. Yeah, I guess prostitute would be the correct word. Either bit or beat. There seems to be some difference of opinion there.
Yeah, I heard bit.
He could have done both.
Man, I am way out of the loop on my infomercial guys then.
Yeah. Hey, what is going on with the accusations of the beating with the lawyer or something? I saw something on Twitter. I was like, what is going on?
That's called karma.
Is that Mark Wade or?
No, that's Mark Zaid's favorite lawyer, and the guy who basically was persecuting Donald Trump. The lawyer who was representing the porno star. What's her name?
Stormy.
Stormy Daniels. Like, yeah, this guy was
Avenatti. Is that his last name?
Avenatti. And it's funny because I got into a little Twitter thing with the two of them. Mark Zaid brought up Avenatti last week or so, and Avenatti responded to me and said, "Yeah, some days are better than others." I can't even remember what he said, but I retweeted that back out. Like, dude, this is the second bull you're a big fan of, isn't it, Mark Zaid? I have to follow him again. I had blocked him for a little while. Like, okay, I'm just gonna quit the drama. No, I think I want to mess with him a little more. He's funny.
So the Avenatti guy
was smacked around his.
He's been arrested for felony
domestic
violence.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Wife or partner. I'm not sure if it's wife or partner. $2 from Project Magepunk. He asked, "Is Mike broadcasting from a potato again?"
Mike, do you want to answer that?
Oh, I don't want to answer that.
Potato.
You know, it's interesting that the article I read, they were very clear that it was felony abuse.
Yeah, I wonder what he did.
So he didn't just yell at someone.
He beat someone up. He beat a woman up.
Physically hit somebody.
Unless he's gay, he beat up a woman. I don't know if he's gay or not, but
so it had to have been a battery, either aggravated battery or a felony battery to be a felony.
Cecil says hookers, porn stars, and lawyers. I'm not joining this filthy show. Cecil's got standards. Gentlemen, let me not be remiss in informing you. 34 minutes have already elapsed. You have 1 hour and 26 minutes remaining.
Cool.
All right.
I just got a comment on my new video. It just popped up on my screen. It says, "You have ugly ass hands," and then it calls me the N-word.
I just went ahead and set that as a channel filter so people just can't. Because I lost a chat the other night because some weirdos, I'm guessing some Vox Day fans, came in and spammed my channel with a particular type of language. I lost the live chat on my video. It wouldn't show in the replay.
Yeah. Oh, I never thought my hands were that ugly. I mean, Doug TeNaples' hands are objectively ugly. They look like yellowing wax paper stretched over a skeleton. But, my hands are okay. I mean, I don't understand what people are talking about.
Now, in the hand, though, do you include the thumb in the thumb?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't even think it's a toe thumb. I don't think my thumbs are toe. I don't think they are. But other people have disagreed with me, and I understand. Some people are saying delete that comment. Should I go in and delete? Oh, I'll delete.
Yeah. If they're using terms like that, yeah, get rid of that.
Call me the N word.
Yeah.
Look at this guy who's saying it. He looks like Freddie Mercury. There's a dude that looks like Freddie Mercury, and he says, "You got ugly ass hands, N word," and then it's you, the letter U. It sounds like a Prince song.
Like with the crooked teeth, like with all the teeth is going everywhere, like Freddie Mercury, like that, or
no, just he's got the mustache and everything, and he's wearing purple. But I mean, seriously, that would make a good Prince song. You with the letter U, got ugly ass hands, N word. I would listen to that song. All right, I will delete this because it's upsetting a lot of people.
It's worth the effort to go into your channel and set those filters and take the big ones out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that N word, was that the rap version of the N word or the racist version of the N word? All right.
Yeah, that would be weird otherwise. It was weird anyway.
I am muting myself for a moment. I have the cameras on free rotate.
You do that.
People are just making fun of me left and right.
You know what you signed up for. You know the gig. Professor Geek, $5. Mike, your lines are so thin, I can't make out the art. And Ethan, don't listen to them. You could be a hand model in Sara Lee commercials.
In where? What?
Sara Lee commercials.
Oh, because
apparently he means you can hold pies.
And because my hands are fat. You see, you have fat hands. I can tell you're fat because of your fat hands. My hands are not fat. They're not fat at all. What? I don't know what anyone's talking about.
It's so wrong.
It's okay, Ethan. We love you anyways.
Well, thank you, but I just want to get the record straight. I don't have fat hands.
You're not fat. You're healthy.
Exactly. I'm pleasantly plump.
Hardy.
Yeah.
I think that's called jolly.
Yeah, I'm jolly.
There you go.
Did you get us?
I did have to get a new Santa Claus suit this year, though. The old one doesn't fit anymore, and that is true, and it is alarming.
But now you're true Santa, so that's you get to have the true Santa suit.
Yeah. Well, when you pull on your Santa suit and it's like too tight, it's skin tight. Yeah. That's you're in trouble.
Well, it is alarming when you bought it originally, if you used padding and now you don't.
Yeah, I took the pillow out.
Yeah.
God. Well.
What are all the projects you have lined up, Ethan?
What?
What are all the projects you got lined up?
I can't tell you, but they involve some of our peers. I'm engaged in some private conversations with people, and talking about stuff. Just stuff
and things.
Yeah. What everybody knows is Cecil is coming over to co-write Rainbow Brute.
Awesome.
Yeah, and of course, we've got Kanan White and me. So far I think I'm gonna write it. Fearsome with Kanan White. Maybe Chuck Dixon if he wants to do it, but he's really, really busy. He keeps taking on more and more work. So, I might just stay involved with Fearsome and write it, and Kanan and I will talk about it.
Cool. You got the story pretty much.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. That's going to be a trip imagery-wise, man. Oh, my gosh.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. And you've got it. You've got it all. What we're going to do is we're going to do for ghosts, what Interview with a Vampire did for vampires. We're just going to explain them. we're really going to make sense of what ghosts are and what it means to come unhooked from your body. Right, Kanan? I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's and it's paranormal, man, but it's kind of a thriller too. You know, it's like all that rolled into one. So.
Oh, here's Antonio Malpica trying to explain the list for $5. Some of the characters that didn't make the poll were Father Time, Iceman, Wonder Man, Black Panther, Jean Grey, Terminatrix, Gila, and Sif.
Yeah.
So I don't know that you did yourself any favors, Antonio.
No.
But that's what I had to choose from.
No Hulk though. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, you know. Antonio wanted to throw himself under the bus.
Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. You know, well, not Captain America. You know,
who?
You know, yeah. Okay, I don't know. The list could have gone on and on. Squirrel Girl.
That'd be interesting if we did that and just kind of everybody's take like a redraw of her, a reimagined version of what she would look like. Actually, as a competition, see
Just
what people would come up with.
as pretty as possible. Drive them insane.
Or actually like an anthro for squirrel, half female.
Actual squirrel.
Kanan, can you imagine you and me like having sold the movie rights to Fearsome, and we're on the red carpet together in tuxedos?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, we're gonna go see the premiere of our movie that's other people made because I can't make any movies.
Yo, budget for that thing?
Yeah.
It would be nuts. Just because I mean, it's there's so much, man. Like I'm interested in like the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be something special. So.
You'll turn to me and say, Ethan, you made me a billionaire, and I'll say, no, Kanan, you made me a billionaire. And then we'll
no, it's you.
Yeah. We'll both be billionaires. By the way, look at that. Immediately, you turn Goblin around. Now, everyone knows I was right. You got to admit that now it's a cover.
Yeah, now it's a threat.
Oh no, it's okay. Thanks, John.
Well, I was going to tear you apart, but Ethan kind of saved you. So thank him. Thank Ethan.
All of you are welcome for all of the help I've given all of you in your Spider-Man drawings.
Especially the John Mellon promotions and shout outs and stuff.
Ethan's movie will be made by Ryan Johnson. Me and Kanan, like, can you imagine? Ryan Johnson directs Fearsome, and we have to come. That's going to be the world's most awkward red carpet meeting. Hey, yeah. So it's nice to meet you, Roundhead, I presume. Roundhead Ryan Johnson.
Wow.
Nice to meet you.
That'd be smart marketing, though.
Yeah,
they could really play that in, make that interesting element of behind the scenes.
Yeah, I've been mocking this guy's movies for the past 2 years on my YouTube channel, and now he is making my movie. There is no small amount of irony in that, and awkwardness. Yes.
Hey, Cecil, welcome to the chat.
Hello.
Cecil.
Everyone's happy to see Cecil.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to try not to drink and curse tonight. Well, I'm drinking.
Well, I'm mad at Cecil. It's not Cecil's fault. I'm jealous because Cecil's getting all the credit for the Joe Pesci scene, whereas I was the star, and now I'm taking a back seat to Cecil.
You were Ray Liotta, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, were you in?
Oh my gosh, Mike. So this has ruined my day.
I thought you were good. That was the definition of a cold reading. I joined that stream, and 3 seconds later, you're like, "Read this." I wish I could have had time to prepare.
Ray Liotta doesn't move his mouth.
No, he
I
doesn't.
know. Isn't that weird?
He used to.
We could do a scene now. What's a scene that doesn't swear? We'll do that Full Metal Jacket one.
Private Pile scene.
Yeah,
that we're gonna do that one. I really, obviously you can't do that on mics, but yeah, you need to be doing. You got to play the drill sergeant in Full Metal Jacket, and like John Malin would be Private Joker or
Pile.
Yeah, something real like where John has to get cucked. It'd be pretty funny.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
All right, we got a couple of super chats here. This is $10 from Chicken Sith. He says, "Love you all. I can't hate the gate. I'm James Dean Anderson's first backer on Conflict. Claws out. He kills me in the book. Less than a month to back it. Kill me. Do it for Mags." All right.
What up, Chicken Sith?
Yeah, Chicken Sith is a funny guy, and he's backed so many projects in Comicsgate and been a big supporter. $5 from Comics Exposed. Who is wearing the creepy blue gloves? That's not weird at all. That's totally not giving me flashbacks of my recent trip to the proctologist.
He's wearing his Breaking Bad gloves.
I see nothing wrong with it. Makes perfect sense to me.
Keeps my sweaty mitts off the artwork.
Is that true? Are you doing that as a bit, or do you really do that when you draw?
No, I actually do this to keep the artwork clean.
I respect that. I'm wearing elbow pads, like spider elbow pads. And I used to put a piece of paper, a piece of typing paper underneath my hand. So when I was just a penciler, so that the pencils wouldn't smear.
Yep.
Well, if we're in full disclosure, I wear a medical mask. I don't want to breathe on
Michael Jackson kid
You
mask.
wear a jumpsuit.
Yeah, I don't want to breathe on the paper.
No.
I'm wearing a condom right now.
Screen.
Oh man, the worst is when you're an inker and you get freaking pages from a heavy smoker. Like I would get pages and open up that Xbox and my whole room would just stink like old cigarettes. So bad.
I actually like the smell of cigarettes. I don't know what that
While
is.
they're being smoked or like that disgusting.
I like to walk into a bar, because I'm Mormon, and so like that wasn't really a part of my life. But like walking into a bar where everyone's smoking, that smell, that means I'm gonna have a good time, and I associate the smell of cigarette with me having a good time. I don't know why.
I like the smell of pipes.
Yeah, out with friends, partying.
All right, couple more super chats here. And gentlemen, I am obligated to inform you that 48 minutes have already elapsed. The War Eagle for $5 has some professional advice for Ethan. He says, "Ethan, you should hire Lord and Miller to direct Fearsome. When they're 85% done filming, fire them and hire Ron Howard. Hashtag more profitable than Disney Star Wars."
You're right about all of that, except I wouldn't hire Opie Cunningham. I would hire Potsy to finish it. I think that would be the better choice.
Antonio Malpica is saying, and I'm guessing this was a reference maybe to meeting Ryan Johnson. Awkward would be the group picks.
Oh my God, so funny, dude. That'd be so funny. I want Cecil to star in a bunch of like beautiful, romantic, almost
comedies.
like 70s porno films where
Me too. I want that too.
he loves all the lovely ladies. You know what I mean? Like lust is a many splendored thing, starring Cecil. I think that'd be awesome.
Sure.
We could do comics like that. Why don't we do like romance comics starring Cecil? Bring back romance comics. Cecil, are you for that? I mean, there are any number of people who would actually want to do that with you.
I'm down with that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I've got
romance.
we have to get together and talk about Rainbow Brood. I won't do it on air, but I have a bunch of ideas.
Really? Okay, great. Yeah, we'll call. We'll do it. Should we do it on the phone or what should we do?
Yeah,
How do we
give me a number. I
communicate?
got a pen.
Okay, so my number. Wait, we're on the air. People.
I was like,
yeah.
555-5555.
Also, 555.
1212.
309.
Yeah, we might as well get pretty ready to. I gotta get Kanan on the phone. I gotta get you on the phone.
We got these maniacs. They're going celibate. We got to hurry up.
Yeah, I got John.
No.
Oh, I know, man. Those guys are not allowed to have sex.
That's a lot of pressure. Pun intended.
Yeah, Runfamous said maybe not. She's like, it's just a good excuse for them to continue their lives of celibacy. But I disagree. I think those guys, are probably putting their wives or girlfriends, loved ones through hell, and we really need to relieve them by finishing Rainbow Brute.
All right, a thoughtful question from Maga Man. A thoughtful question, a compassionate question for
We have a
$10.
lot of those. Good audience.
Sort of off topic, but it sounds like Nerd Wonder's car burned down today. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Her car caught on fire. It's totaled. She seems okay, but would any of you do a GoFundMe with your social pool, assuming she accepts it?
Can I ask some questions? How did her car burn down? That's a weird. Car burning down is weird. But how did that happen? Did she park and leave?
Yeah.
Or?
I didn't ask. No, it was just like on the side of the highway, like in flames.
You have to change the oil once in a while, I heard.
Was it like, I'm sure it was like an internal engine thing, just a combustion.
The engine.
I was too busy to read the whole thread. Did anybody read the whole thread and find out actually what happened?
I didn't.
Well,
I don't see a picture.
I don't think she's a mechanic, so she may not exactly know why.
Well, does she have insurance?
Yeah. She said the fronty part went on fire.
Oh,
the fronty. I was like,
the engine one.
Is her insurance going to cover it?
I don't know. She has full insurance on that car.
Mm-hmm.
If she sets up a GoFundMe, I'll do what I can to promote it on my
sure.
channel. So,
yeah, well, I will too.
And I will send thoughts and prayers until I get a paycheck.
It does not sound like she had collision on her car, so she's probably on the hook for it. Just looking at.
I was wondering if she was in an accident and then it caught fire, or if it just like electrical something or other, just because that happens too,
Yeah, you just randomly see a car on the side of the road on fire.
Yeah.
Like a gas line breaks or something.
Yes, somebody in the chat verified what I said. They said fronty fires are the worst. So I know my shit. Sorry.
Yep.
There we go.
And Antonio Malpica for $2 says an electrical short usually causes a car fire. We've had some new people join us, so let me make some introductions again. Let me introduce everybody, all of our competitors and our guest. All right, I am showing Andrew Huerta, and Andrew Huerta has an active Indiegogo campaign for a dynamic and electrifying art style. It is called Sovereign. Right, moving right down the line. Our host, our gracious host, Mr. Mike the Squiller Miller, and he has got a fantastic Indiegogo campaign that opened just last night. It is a trifecta. You can get the official comic book for the Meg movie. You can get all your bikini and shark needs met in the same comic book. That also comes with an action western called Six Gun Samurai, which is my personal favorite offering of the three. And you can get a Deal with the Devil, which did Deal with the Devil get optioned for a movie in the past, Mike?
Yeah, it got optioned by Lionsgate, and it's currently at Broken Road Productions. So hopefully someday soon it will be made into a movie.
But if you get the 3-pack, if you get all 3 copies, or if you get all 3 comics, you will get over 440 pages of high-quality comic book entertainment.
I have a question for Mike. I noticed your nails. Did you get them manicured?
Oh, that's just natural.
There's a good shine on them.
Yep.
All right, I am currently showing Brian Shearer. Brian Shearer is the creator of William the Last, which is in comic stores now and also available from Antarctic Press. William the Last. There, Mr. Shearer. All right. This is Mr. Kanan White. Oh, that is shaping up nicely. Kanan White is currently working on Brand with Antonio Bryce, and it sounds like we're starting to get some details about a project called, is it Fearsome? Fearsome?
Yes. Yep.
All right, and who is the team on Fearsome?
Myself and the awesome and talented Mr. Ethan Van Sciver. He'll be, I believe, writing, right, Ethan?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna write it.
Yep.
It is fantastic. Is this going to be crowdfunded? Have you guys figured out how you want to deliver this?
Absolutely. Same way that we're doing everything right now. We're going to crowdfund it, and we're going to provide a cool premiere version and publish it through All Caps Comics. And then, all of this stuff is going to get distributed through the direct market in 2019. But initially, we do want to continue to do what we do, which is give the first original version of it out via Indiegogo to our most enthusiastic supporters who will help fund it.
Sweet.
All right. Not competing tonight, but helping me with his beautiful color commentary.
Yes. I noticed in the chat, someone said Kanan is a ringer. And Fraud79 said, yes, like a 22-year-old Cuban designated hitter in a Little League team. That's kind of a ringer.
Okay.
All right. Very good. How you doing, Cecil? How are your spirits?
I had a couple drinks earlier tonight. I actually got out of bed and came down to jump on.
I don't think those are the spirits to hit.
Yeah. I'm not talking about your grappus. I'm talking about your pneumos.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm happy.
That was awesome.
Fantastic. All right. Let us check in now. Ethan, All Caps Comics is not competing tonight, but he is sharing with us this 2-page sprint that he is putting together for Cyberfrog.
That's right.
And this is the city of Philadelphia. Is that correct?
That's correct. It is the city. It's the former city of Philadelphia.
Now, what is the gruesome secret of those wasp nests that you're drawing around the buildings there?
Well, they're made up of the former population of the city of Philadelphia, which were chewed up, flesh and bone, skin, turned into a thin kind of paper wasp style paper and papered over the buildings, the whole city, to turn all of Philadelphia into an enormous wasp's hive.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's grim.
So it's an uplifting story.
Yeah, right here is my mom. Right here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Terrible.
And Cecil, John Wilcox from the chat wants to know what particular spirit you are imbibing tonight.
As always, it's bourbon, but right now I'm drinking a beer. You know it.
Oh, I want a beer, man. I'm gonna go get a beer.
Don't spill it, for God's sake, though.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
I got nervous when you put that monster drink over that drawing.
It's all the way. My monster drink is all the way over there, though.
When you were showing it off to the camera, you would.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that.
Don't be like Doug and just plop down your Chick-fil-A right on top of the page.
Oh.
And well, Cecil, everyone wants to know the details of your personal life. They want to know, how was your visit from your parents? Has your father come to accept your internet celebrity?
I was at dinner with them earlier tonight. That's why I was drinking. But They are heading back. They're getting on the plane tomorrow. So it was actually a nice trip. They didn't break my balls too much.
Hey guys,
because I'm doing consulting work and I'm kind of getting out of the house and working a little bit, so that really calmed them down this time.
Nice. Guys in the chat, I just posted a link. My son just finished the voiceovers from the acting the other day, and just posted them in the link. I didn't do all of them. You didn't do all of them? How many did you do?
I did up to Brokeback Mountain.
Up to Brokeback Mountain.
We better get on it.
He did the other guy.
Cool is nice.
My son had been doing those since last night, trying to do it all in one video.
Oh, all of the videos that we did.
Yeah.
All the okay.
Post it again. I don't.
You gonna post that on your page?
Yeah, he uploaded it to his own YouTube. But
he doesn't want to get a copyright strike.
Yeah, I don't want to get copyright strikes, so.
I'm not gonna copyright strike you.
No, I don't know. I don't know what does and doesn't qualify. They seem to be very random about what they copyright strike. So.
No, you're allowed to perform a script. They copyright strike if you like the only person who could copyright strike you would be me.
No, but he put it over the video.
Huh?
He put it over the video. He did the voiceover.
Oh, damn.
He's good. Robert Harkin did the one with Mia and John. I put it on Twitter. It came out awesome of the actual scene.
I want to see that. I want to see those videos.
Well, you can watch it on your end. I just don't want to do it on the stream.
Robert Harkin did one of them.
He did the good Goodfellas ones. He did the Vanilla Ice ones.
Where is it? Where can I see it?
Cold as ice.
Go on Twitter and go under Doomsday Picnic. Is his handle.
That Vanilla Ice one actually turned out pretty funny. Like the sync on it looks really good. He said he spent a lot of time on it.
No, my son's sync is better. You should check it out.
Is it on your Twitter?
No, it's in the link right now. Elijah, post it again. Just posted it with my link. Right
well,
there.
we might have to do a straw poll on who does the better job. And
Why do I
That's Mike.
After Mike edits Brokeback Mountain, he's going to send out a link to City Slickers or something like that.
All right. Moving right down the line, we're looking at Mr. John Malin.
Hola, champion for life. Malin militia, vote Malin, vote twice, vote often. Don't let Mike steal my lines.
Vote twice, vote often.
I think we all should say that.
Okay, and now we are looking at Model 3. Model 3 is a world-class fabricator and modeler. He has an active Indiegogo campaign. His goal is to be able to offer modeling and 3D printing services to the creators of Comicsgate. Coming right along there. And so Model 3 is not a competitor tonight. This is just an exhibition since this is not being drawn. It is being modeled.
Looks awesome.
He's an exhibitionist.
Little spider booty there. All right.
He's got some buns.
How come they don't sell the Buns of Steel video anymore? Those were great.
Who did that? Was that Summers?
Oh, Suzanne Summers, was it? I don't remember.
No, she did the Thigh Master.
Thigh Master.
Master. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Master. almost a pornographic commercial.
What did it say? Mike's voice coming out of Sally Field is clearly wrong. Yeah.
All right, and our blue-gloved competitor is Mr. Tank Ferret, and he won the fan edition of Drone and Quartered.
That's right.
I think I'm gonna
I
die
murdered
laughing.
them.
Dude.
Murdered them all.
Oh, are you watching it, Ethan?
Oh, I watched them all, dude. I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. They fit so perfectly. It's hilarious. Oh my god, all the Vanilla Ice ones.
Well, share that if you would. That's my son's channel, so.
No. I was watching Robert Harkin's ones. I didn't see your son's yet.
Snap.
So click on my son.
Where's your son? I don't know where.
Put it in. It's in the chat right now.
It is.
Homeboy.
Yep. Yeah, right there where it says Blacklist Universe. Click on that one.
Okay, hold on.
He did all of them except the Goodfellas ones. I couldn't find one of the Brokeback. Oh, you couldn't find one of the Brokebacks?
Yeah, it's not working. What's your son's channel's name?
Is it Emadio Gaming? How's the link not working?
It's just not working. I don't know. It's not working from my iPad. It's saying, let me see.
There are no words here.
Hold on.
It's my channel.
Oh, he just posted his channel.
All right. I'm going to put it on rotate again. All right, gentlemen, let me give you a time update. Man, 2 hours sounds like a lot of time until it's not. You have 54 minutes remaining.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
Yep.
Yup.
Yep.
God,
So, you guys heard about Skunk Girl? She's unbreathable.
He is shilling for a fellow Hawaiian. A guy's name is
That's right.
Good Dog Press. So the one of the few other comic skaters that I've met here in Hawaii. He has got a fun project coming up soon. It is called The Unbreathable Skunk Girl. And that's from Good Dog Press. Manny is just a beautiful human being. Super good guy.
It's awesome.
Well, let us know how we can help and support you and help you to succeed.
Yep.
Awesome. Yup.
Wasn't there a chick, a skunk girl in Starjammers, that X-Men thing?
Yeah, remember that? What was her name?
Hepzibah?
Wow. Double bonus points for knowing that.
Starjammers.
Starjammers. That could also be a pornographic title.
Ruh-roh.
Starring Cecil. Man, I want to do something where we all have to go out and get our hair cut like Vanilla Ice. We get those designs like shaved into the sides of our heads. I would do that. Yeah. Wait, you already did it, right? Yeah, I knew it. Trendsetter.
Did you see the video, Ethan?
Yeah, no, I didn't see your son's video because I can't get it to work, but I will yeah, it led me right, that link led me right to your channel.
What?
It did. Put me right to Blacklist Universe. I was like, what the heck?
His channel is called Emadio's Crap. People in the chat saw it.
Yeah, well, homeboy this.
And you just swing the bat. Homeboy this.
I've been saying that all day since I watched that video. Yeah, well, homeboy this.
I miss the 90s. In the early 90s where everything was Arsenio Hall and then Living Color. You know, I miss that. That was great.
Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah, back before he lost his mind for real, when he was just crazy for money.
What are you doing with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
He's in an interesting place right now. It's like,
At the time, too, who really knew how much things were going to change in just a few years?
Yeah.
You guys are artists. What do you think of his paintings?
Who?
Jim Carrey puts out paintings every day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
none of that stuff would be allowed today.
Everything was like Married with Children. Howard Stern was like, just starting to catch fire. Like 1990, 91.
What did he say?
I'm thinking about like that.
Howard Stern in the 90s in New York was king.
Yeah. But I mean, we're talking about like early 90s, like 89, 90, 91. That's like
Sam Kinison era.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Kinison.
That was the 80s, though, wasn't it?
But that was like the flip over. That's when he became. That was like 88, 89, 90.
Yeah.
You know what Sam Kinison's last words were?
Ouch.
What?
Too soon.
They actually know. They actually know what Sam Kinison's last words are. I just don't remember it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was talking to himself.
It had some religious meaning, I do believe.
Yeah, I think he said, "Now I don't want to go yet." Now something. It was weird. He was sitting on the curb talking to himself.
He died in a car crash.
Yeah.
He didn't die immediately though.
No, he got out and
he was hit, and then
he
Yeah, you feel bad now, Mike? You feel bad now?
That's really sad. Think about your mortality, and Mike's making fun of him, and he realized he's been self-destructive, and then once it came down to it, he said, "No, I want to live," but he didn't get to live.
And there are 666 people watching the stream right now. So there we go.
He didn't. Oh wow, there you go. Right in time for Mike to make a satanic and evil comment that he'll regret forever. Thank God Sam Kinison didn't live to hear Mike S. Miller make fun of him.
That's the only mercy, the small mercy afforded him.
and for a change of pace, $5 from Comics Exposed. Cecil complimenting Mike's nails totally assures me that Cecil is completely heterosexual.
Thank you.
Lol.
Oh, he had to throw. Now he's sarcastic. Oh.
Sarcastic at all.
I think the romance novels are a good idea.
I always like those.
Yeah.
Kind of like an Archie style.
No. I'm talking about like Fabio.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like what was the chick that became Hellcat? Cat. What the hell was her name? The real name? Patsy Walker.
Yeah.
A series of like love comics.
No, I would just want to do something where you love all the lovely ladies. You know what I mean? Like you're like, see all the lovely ladies? I've loved them all. And it's like Cecil as kind of a Ron Jeremy kind of character. And
Cecil's on the cover of everyone. One of those paintings.
Yeah, a seducer.
Yeah, Speedo.
Yeah, most of me is turning into Ron Jeremy. Not all of me, unfortunately, but most of me.
Just like a sleazy attempt to be romantic, That's I would like that. I think that'd be a cool project.
Be a stretch, but I think I could have something out.
Oh, dude, you should in 2020, when all caps is just world famous, you should do a book with Fabio, because man, he is a writer.
I don't see why I couldn't. I mean, I always end up meeting all my heroes. I always do end up meeting them, and sometimes I befriend them. So I wouldn't put it past me to meet Fabio, explain to him that he's important to the legacy of my career and my channel, and very important to my subscribers and fans, and then find out that Fabio wants to be a part of it all.
Well, he is very interested in what makes romance work.
Yes, he is.
And he has a recipe for a perfect evening, an evening for two lovers.
Lovers. Yeah, he does.
Lovers.
Two lovers.
When it's
Everybody
dark.
has that CD. By the way, you can download that on iTunes, I think, or it is. I think the whole CD is available on YouTube. So.
Oh yeah. Fabio in all his, and it has a young virile Fabio on the cover for you.
Oh, the inside of it is practically gay porno. It's a lot of pictures of him in like suspenders and nothing else. Real creepy stuff. It's for the ladies. You know, it's for the ladies.
How are his
but
nails? Manicured?
Yeah, his nails do look okay, Cecil.
Okay.
It looks like he just got a nice fresh manicure with a kind of nice lacquer on it. Ooh, you would like
So
it.
you should grow your hair out a little bit, though. You want to have those photos of the wind, or like the wind blowing through your hair.
Yeah, well, right now I shaved the side and I carved in the New York skyline into the side of it.
Nice.
Hardware Wars goes, why does EVS know this? Because I have the CD. You know, the Fabio thing. Okay, so here's the thing. I'll let you guys in on a secret. There used to be a radio show right around 2001, 2002 in New York City, North Jersey, New York City, called Incorrect Music, and it would come on weekly. And you can still if you look up Incorrect Music, you will still find audio streams of that radio show. It was dynamite. What they did was they played the worst, most embarrassing music ever. And I would die laughing. They would go take a recorder into like a grade school band. You know what I mean? Playing crash. So funny. Like that stuff out of context when your kid is not in the band, listening to like grade school marching bands play will make you piss yourself laughing. I can't help it. It's really fun. So, you know, that stuff is all there. They used to play the Fabio CD over and over and over again. Like that was a big thing. They're like, here's Fabio on Love. And then they play the, so whatever it was, I used to die laughing at that. And then when the show went off the air, I had to find that CD. So I waited for a long time until it showed up on eBay and got a copy of it. Super rare. It's hard to find. But you can listen to it on YouTube. And it's on YouTube because it was made famous on Incorrect Music.
Nice.
Let's see. I've got a mess of super chats to catch up with. $5 from Antonio Malpica. Mike may believe in unicorns, but unicorns don't believe in him after that joke. Kick Mike. Would it be fair to kick Mike if we could get like $100 super chat? Would that be worth it to kick Mike? Well, it's
25.
You've always got to look for entrepreneurial opportunities. 25. Maybe we should auction kicking Mike. Kyung Lee for $5. Been busy offline these past few days, trying to get called up. Great entries tonight. But vote Malin. Vote twice. Vote often. Hashtag Malin Militia. Hashtag Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb.
Nice. Everyone go check out Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. Fantastic looking book.
Yep.
See how those appearances on your show paid off.
All right. Professor Geek with a relatively cryptic comment says, speaking of homosexuality, which one of you gentlemen is now a werewolf?
Well, we know the answer to that.
Yeah. We can only hope and dream.
Yeah. I'll tell you, if you don't know what that means, Edwin, listen, it's so John Malin says, hey, how many of you guys
I brought this up like that.
This was your idea. He goes, all right, if you could be a werewolf and all you had to do was engage in, man on man love just once, would you do it? All of us said no.
A werewolf where you can control it, or like it's
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf?
Yeah, you get all the powers of Teen Wolf, so you can be
How far do I have to go?
Player, boxer,
all the
whatever
way,
you wanna
man.
be.
As John said, it's
very important question. Catching or pitching?
Catching, because John said it's just a single injection. That's what he said.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a worn out wolf.
Triton says, I think EVS brought it up, not Malin. No, I didn't. That was John's idea.
Sounds like something you'd bring up.
No, it does, but it wasn't, though. You could go back and play the tape.
The origin of a character in Graveyard Shift.
Yeah.
I only clarified it with the same thing Cecil did. Is it what are the powers? Are you aware and in control, or are you a human feeling?
Yeah, so it's Teen Wolf. I mean, to be fair, it's a good get. You know, you get to be Teen Wolf.
You get to be your superhero powers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A
But
you get to be a superhero basically if you get it in the ass.
right.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to have to end up at a proctologist sooner or later. So, I mean, if you could go to a proctologist and come out a werewolf, would you do it? I guess. Yeah, why not?
Johnny, I got news for you. You're not a lone wolf anymore. I'm joining the pack.
And just some general advice for you kids. Malin is accurate. Later, you will be to a proctologist. You will have to visit a proctologist if you ever feel two hands on your shoulders, though. That is, you're probably not getting professional care.
But you may be a werewolf when you come out.
Yes. Ow!
So bad.
All right, let's see. This is Comics Exposed. He says, "There goes Cecil again with the nails. Cecil, you can never stand behind me ever, but I still love you." See that's kind of arrogant. That's kind of arrogant, isn't he? Cecil, thinking that
I'm confident in my own sexuality where I could compliment his nails. His nails look good.
Yeah.
And when I had money and had to dress well for work, I used to get manicures all the time.
But thinking a man of your stature would deign to have physical relations with.
I mean, I would. Listen, let's get things straight. I would for werewolf powers.
Yeah, it's almost logical.
Yeah, it's stupid not to.
Yeah.
The chat just called you guys, the two of you, the Fudge Pack, which is
no. That's the next
homophobic.
Oh,
not nice.
right.
No.
Not nice.
Say that to my face when I'm a werewolf.
Our werewolf power is good because that always looks kind of horrible when you see it in the movies.
Yeah.
Like
I
one
would
really wants to be one.
John, it's a good deal. Like it really is. I really do want werewolf powers, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could probably jump from roof. I mean, you're pretty much a superhero if you're Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Jump
You're
high,
surfing on cars,
claws and fangs,
eating human flesh.
Yeah, roof surfing on vans, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can do that as a human.
You do it like Teen Wolf right now.
I don't think you can do it as a human.
Stand on top of a van while it's moving. I'm pretty sure that wasn't
fall off.
He was doing all kinds of acrobatics that he had no training for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus Hungarian and Romanian chicks would dig you, and they're pretty cute.
The cheerleaders.
The only Romanian I know is V. And dude, if women look like him in Romania, I don't think so.
Oh no, those countries are famous. The Eastern Europeans. It's like I remember I met a stripper years ago, and she was gorgeous, and she was from Hungary. And I said, she was like the third girl from Hungary I met, and I said, why are the girls from Hungary so beautiful? And she said, it's a country full of ugly men and beautiful women. And I always remember her saying that, and I thought that's where I belong.
Yeah.
Let's see, $5 from Comics Exposed. He says, "Don't worry, Ethan. It's just a single injection. Somebody make that a T-shirt now. Do it now." Okay, here's the $1 million question though. Does the rest of the world know how you got your werewolf powers? How you became a werewolf?
There's a bunch of werewolves.
Is it public knowledge?
It will be after I get the ability, because I'll be. Oh no, that'd be terrible. I was gonna say.
I think everybody knows. Like, if you're a werewolf, like everybody knows how you became
Oh, yeah,
one.
they have to know how it happened.
There's only one way to become a werewolf, and everyone knows it. So if they see you,
yeah,
yeah,
they know you were howling before you were a werewolf.
No.
Jeez. Oh my god. Look, I just want an excuse to eat human flesh.
Wow.
What the heck? Are we going back to that guy in Germany?
Oh no, 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 no.
Like, hey, I
No.
can't control myself. You know, it's like I got my next door neighbor's arm in my mouth. It's like, what? How did I get here? Oh no! Oh no! I don't know what I'm doing when I'm a werewolf. Yeah, that'd be a good.
I wonder if that's a part of the mythology, you know, because don't werewolves kind of woof out at the full moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of fits there, doesn't it?
But Teen Wolf became a wolf no matter what, like whenever he wanted to.
Yep, at will.
Was it because he was an alpha?
Yeah. The chat doesn't know what to say. Kick Ethan. What?
$2 from Gojirify. He wants to know where the wives at. My wife is making us a tasty dinner.
I don't know. Where's mommy?
Probably watching a movie in her room, Netflix. So,
all right. Nasser has like corralled a bunch of people to pester me.
Nothing new.
Tank, have you read the script that he sent you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's just trying to be on the show, and Nasser's pestering him. Good Lord.
Oh,
he claims that the two of you are doing a project together. Is there truth in this, or is
I am considering it? I'm considering it. I'm booked up until like June, but I'll take a look at it, and if it's something we can develop and turn into gold, then yeah, we'll do it. If not, then I'll be like, no, I'm sorry. Hit me with another project.
Don't say that to him. Just be like, that's
don't. No.
Yeah. Just because he will.
Like, don't engage. Don't engage.
Nasser, I had a poll today on my Twitter, and Nasser won.
He did?
What was the poll?
I was, which one of these things is the most toxic chick poison? And, the list were Dungeons and Dragons, Rush, the band. What the hell was the other one? Oh man, why is my brain shutting down? Because I've been drinking. Nasser was one of them.
Yeah.
So it was Rush, Dungeons and Dragons, and Monty Python. Which one is chick poison the most? And Nasser won.
Oh yeah, Rush for sure.
I would say Rush.
Yeah.
I've never met a girl that liked Rush ever.
I've met lots of girls that like Monty Python, though.
Yeah, you can find a girl here or there, but I mean, for the most part, it's like Rush, Monty Python, and Dungeon and Dragon. It's like the holy trinity of chick poison.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Nasser is greater than the Holy Trinity?
Nasser beat them all. But
if you pull out your dice bag and turn on some today's Tom Sawyer, yeah, it's going to be like the Sahara Desert.
I spun it though because he was poison. I said, he's got like a bad boy thing. Chick, ladies, he's poison. He'll break your heart and your hymen.
No.
Hymen.
No. He's
Yeah,
21.
Moobut says Neil Peart is a drum god, and yeah, that's the exact kind of line that's going to be like, I left my cell phone at home. Yeah, I'll get you on the Facebooks. David
Chad.
Yeah, David DeBurgajak says came to Mike for a wholesome chat. Got gay werewolves. Well, I don't think the werewolves are actually gay. It's just there is a little bit some man love in the process of becoming a werewolf. I think
It's a process.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think once you
How do you become a vampire?
take that step,
What do you have to do to become a vampire?
Make love to a beautiful woman. So I'm gonna go with the vampire, guys.
But then you can never go out in the daylight.
That's okay. I don't anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow, $50 super chat from Ethan. You keep saying that Andrew Huerta's art is like Joe Mad's, but his work doesn't look like Mad's at all. Huerta's work looks much more like Eric Canet's style.
Yeah.
Elliot's work looks more like Mad's work easily.
Wait, whose looks more like it?
Elliot's.
Oh, I don't disagree with that. All I can say to Andrew is stop making me into a liar, Andrew. Start drawing more like Joe Madureira, please. I have a reputation to uphold.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Thank you very much, Comics Exposed. Triton One for $5 says went back to the stream, and Malin does bring up being gay to be a wolf first. But after Ethan speculated that gays might be werewolves. So does anybody do you think Mike dreams about being a were-unicorn?
No.
And how would that even work? Where would the horn go? It sounds very complex.
Jeez.
This is a family show.
It is now a family.
Edwin.
It was.
I've been keeping it clean. I
Thank
don't work glue on family shows.
You are a prince among men, Cecil.
I know.
I know the chat is scolding me. I apologize. I
something
apologize, but
Yeah.
that were-unicorn bit was just, it was loaf hanging fruit.
Here we go.
It's getting worse.
Which is how you become the Invisible Man.
See, there's a whole mythology here. Let's see, $2 from James Dean, creator of Conflict. Ethan, you missed a line in that panel.
See, that's how he became the creator of Conflict, right there, by saying crazy things like that. I didn't miss one single line, not one. They're all here. Wait, where James, where is it? Shoot me an email.
And we will keep it clean right after this super chat. And this one's going to be a little.
Is it spicy?
This is the Alex Jones voice, I think, from Mark Z. Oh, John, you're making the freaking werewolves gay. Oh, rat.
True.
So make sure to buy a water filter from Mr. Mike Miller. You should sell water filters, Miller. That would be amazing.
Great.
I wouldn't buy a water filter from Mike Miller. What are you kidding me? I don't trust him.
What, like Stan Lee Miller?
Oh, now I do. That actually works.
Right?
Let's see. Vincent Vader wants to know, why is EVS not drawing Spider-Man? He has put himself in a self-imposed deadline to finish a 2-page spread. And let me show you that 2-page spread. Maybe he can show us the whole thing.
Speaking of Alex Jones, do any of you guys take Brain Force from InfoWars? It's a vitamin.
No.
What is it? I would.
I think it's mostly sawdust in a capsule.
Oh, I would take that.
Is it expensive?
No, there's an installment plan.
Oh, okay.
More easy payments.
I'm down.
All right, so this is why Ethan is not finishing or is not drawing a Spider-Man tonight, and I believe after Drawn and Quartered, he is going to be streaming while he finishes this piece up.
Good night, Nasser. Nasser saying good night.
Good night, Nasser.
Good night, Nasser.
Night, Nasser. Mela Militia.
Later, man.
There's a guy in the chat who does take Brain Force.
Really?
You know it's working when you stop buying Brain Force.
Doesn't Joe Rogan make some sort of nootropic vitamin too?
He does Alpha Brain. I think the stuff comes out of the same factory. It's the same stuff. That
I bought some.
That Aubrey Marcus guy owns the company that makes those supplements.
A B vitamin complex, some L-carnitine, and
I'm
maybe
sure
some acetylcholine or something.
blend caffeine
Reducer 1 says it's mostly B12.
Okay.
Yeah, don't play Alex Jones on this. You'll get my freaking channel struck.
Yeah, don't do that.
Seriously, I just said his name, and my videos got demonetized.
Really?
Yeah. So this one's probably demonetized because we already said his name.
Well, your viewers have been very generous, so you will be okay. $5 from Comics Exposed. Sawdust in a capsule will change the way you fart. Trust me.
Okay.
We're
You know,
going to trust you on that.
week this week was the Zuck. He's got some hard times ahead with the government.
Good.
Also, he has no eyebrows.
Also, he's an android.
Yes. What is he getting in trouble with the government for? Taxes?
Antitrust and all kinds of stuff.
All right, and Chester Busby has let me know he's already got the stroll poll ready. Gentlemen, I would be remiss if I did not inform you. There is less than 24 minutes remaining.
Cool.
All good.
Booster seat duck Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg is data. Yeah, he has a little bit of that look.
Data. It's kind of like data.
So who is gonna make the video review for the upcoming Harry Potter movie? Doesn't that come out tomorrow?
Does it?
Is it this week or next week? Ethan, are you gonna pivot to a Harry Potter channel?
No, I despise Harry Potter with all my heart. I really do.
You do?
I can't stand Harry Potter. I don't know, you know.
Harry Potter.
I've never seen a single one of those movies.
They're
happened?
so
What did
awful,
he do?
dude. He's such a round-headed dimwit, and everybody's like, Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. I'm like, he's not that great.
He is,
not that
Ethan. He's a
great.
wizard.
And then everybody goes, and everybody just like, hey, Harry Potter wins. Yay! Everybody just erupts into applause, and he's like, yeah, I'm feeling good about myself. I hate that kid. Everyone validates him all the time. I want to give that kid a shoe. I want to boot that kid in the ass so bad. Yeah, Harry Potter. And then everybody looks at him and nods at him, like smiling approvingly. He's an asshole. And not only that, like, he picks on my favorite kid. What's his name? The supposed bad kid that I like. I like that kid.
Yeah, Ethan will be Slytherin.
I would definitely be Slytherin. Because that's what kind of asshole school is this? Yeah, that's the bad group of kids over there. That's the club. All the bad kids go in that club. It's called Slytherin, like a slimy thing. And over here, what the hell? Who and what's that kid's name, by the way? What is the
Malfoy?
Malfoy. Not Draco. Draco Malfoy?
Yeah.
That kid's awesome. He comes up to Harry Potter and he's just like, hey, I understand you're Harry Potter. My name is Draco Malfoy. And he reaches out his hand, and then that fucking dirty, excuse my language, that dirty redheaded kid with no soul goes,
Ron Weasley.
Weasley. He laughs at him. And of course, Draco does exactly what I would do. He'd be like, what are you laughing at, you peasant? You know, which is essentially what that kid deserved. And then he's like, are you making fun of my name? Are you making fun of my family? He's like, you scumbag. And I'm just trying to I'm trying to meet Harry Potter here. I don't need you intervening. That kid, Weasley, is the bully. That kid ruined everything. And then through the rest of the movie, Harry Potter looks at him and goes, I can choose who's a bad one for myself. No, you can't, you dimwit, you dimbulb. And then for the rest of the movie series, they're sitting there bullying him. We never see Draco Malfoy do anything, okay? Anything bad that wasn't prompted by Harry Potter and his stupid friends bullying him first. Hey, let's turn Draco into a salamander. Why is Draco mad at us now? Screw those kids, all of them. Trebuchet.
Ethan obviously saw a different
Dang,
movie
man.
than we all did.
Tell us how you really feel.
I swear to God, I'd smack that kid in his round head, his little triangular mouth. I hate watching him enjoy things. I can't stand it.
So he would actually be what they call him. What were they called? The death guys. What was it called? What were they called?
The Dementors. The Dementors or the Death Eaters?
The Death Eaters.
Oh, let's all watch Harry Potter enjoy life. He's having a good time. Everyone loves him and validates him all the time.
You need to make a diss track.
Get the hell out of here. I want to be a wizard. I don't want to be a wizard, and I don't want my kids to want to be wizards.
Ethan definitely would join up with Voldemort.
I would. I wrote a song about it. Hold on a second.
There you go. Let me catch a couple of these super chats real fast. James Dean, creator of Conflict. Now that Mike has been demonetized, here's $2 more. Thank you, James Dean. Mods, if you would, please put up a link to James Dean's Conflict in the chat, please. James Dean is always a fantastic supporter of everybody's projects. All right, this is a $20 super chat from Antonio Malpica. Ethan, we got to help Edwin out. I moved out of the ghetto in East New York, and Edwin moved into the ghetto in Hawaii. I'm concerned, Edwin. Do you have to jump out of the floor in the middle of the night because of the gunshots? Unfortunately, what I've done is I have moved down the street from a hospital, but I am setting up a sound studio in the guest bedroom. All right. The musical stylings of Mr. Ethan Van Sciver.
I wrote this song before I had Ava, my daughter. I dreamed of having a daughter and what she would be like. And it goes like this. Wait. There it is. Okay. If I had a daughter, she'd hate Harry Potter. She'd know Edward Cullen's gay. Don't wanna play Quidditch. Son of a bitch. You can ram that Nimbus 2K. The apple you see wouldn't fall far from the tree. She'd watch zombie movies with me.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
You know, I was going to make a comment about Ethan knowing the model number of the broom, and then I realized I did too.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it.
All I remember from that is that when that broomstick came out, it had like different features where it would light up and vibrate, and they took it off the market because kids were running to their room with the broomstick. And
yeah, that's absolutely true.
That is true.
No way.
Yeah. They were spending too much time flying around the house.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
And that kid's is gross.
They sure play Harry Potter a lot.
So maybe John Malin can become the Harry Potter channel.
Right after all that.
Well, I was thinking about buying the Blu-ray set, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll see what all this is about. And now I guess not.
No.
You're gonna let Ethan's opinions sway you from watching Harry Potter?
Yeah, why not?
Well, what about
I love John. Yeah, why not? Don't care that much.
Did you see a Woman in Black that had the kid in it?
No, yeah, I did. I own that. I tried to watch that. I bought it because I was like, yeah, it's a horror movie. Thing. Awful. Just awful.
I liked it.
I
mean, it wasn't great. It's a Hammer film, though. I like that whole film company. They make English horror movies. They make all the old vampire and Frankenstein and werewolf movies.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gojirify for $2. Ethan, how do you feel about Harry Potter? Honestly.
I hate Harry Potter. Really hate it. Thank you.
All right. This is a $10 request from Ray Thulu. All right, let me give this some gravitas. The passage of years can wear a man down until he feels like a automaton just counting the days. Mike, won't you give poor old Art a reason to smile again and have a kiss episode of Drawn and Quartered?
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. I'm down.
What? There's a big Kiss audience out there. Why not? They're superheroes.
Never been a big Kiss fan.
Doesn't matter.
My channel.
So selfish. So selfish, Mike.
Well, you guys can put it up for a vote. Hey, I'm at 9808 on my Indiegogo. Yay!
Yeah, that is pretty good. Gentlemen, you have left less than 15 minutes remaining. Less than 15 minutes remaining.
Kanan, you would have been done a lot sooner if you just made the eye a lot bigger and then didn't put anything in the reflection.
Right.
What I would have done.
That's art direction right there.
That's what modern Marvel would do.
It's an artistic expression.
I never watched those Harry Potter movies because my father's English, from England, and everything was so stupid and charming and whimsical, and I just didn't.
You're so right, dude. At no point does Harry Potter really suffer anything, and he's a vengeful little shit, and he takes joy in other people's pain. Like his family, like he lives with an adopted family. They keep him in a closet under the stairs. That's where his bedroom is. But for this, like the wizards torture his family, who feed him, house him, clothe him in their humble means, and his little triangular smile of delight as these people face hell, living hell, torture for this is just the whimsy. Now you're getting your asses handed to you by Satan. All those movies are horrible movies. Terrible movies.
If you had to adopt somebody, would it be Harry Potter or Luke Skywalker?
Luke Skywalker or Mark Hamill? Because Mark Hamill can kick rocks.
Did you see his new tweet?
He got nasty this week, didn't he?
Yes.
He's so emasculated, though.
I made a whole video about it. Yeah.
Talking about something about like everybody needs to put their testicles in a jar and lock them in a closet or something.
No, he goes, I wish women ruled everything. It's like, asshole, women do rule your life right now. Excuse my language, Mike. I'm so sorry, but they do. Women rule everything about you right now, Mark Hamill. Kathleen Kennedy basically ruined your entire life with what she did to your Luke Skywalker character. She had you sucking on sea monster boobies. She handed you a lightsaber, which represented your wiener, and you threw it over your shoulder, abdicating your penis and abdicator. Women do rule your life, Mark Hamill. How does it feel? It's not so good, is it?
Let me show you something real quick. This is from Critias. He says this is his summer project. This is the next comic book he's going to be working on. Let me pull that back up. I apologize for that.
How does it feel?
What did he call this? It's kind of fun looking. He calls it Young Glory. Young Glory. Good looking young.
Nice.
It's great, man.
Got some.
Good job, Critias.
Some Stigma is the villain. Stigma.
If you guys haven't checked out Detective Dead, check it out.
Yeah, that looks good, bro. Young Glory. That's a nice catchy name too.
By the way, for those of you who want to know what my Harry Potter rant did for my subscriber count, can I show you?
We're at 100,000 now.
It's not like it's a beloved property or anything.
No. But look, Mike, share this, can you?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Let's see. Lock it on you. All right.
See this right here?
Yeah.
That's when I started making fun of Harry Potter, right here. All right. So maybe that's something. Maybe we need to make more fun of Harry Potter. That's a jump upwards, by the way, not downwards, in case you didn't notice that.
Harry Potter all seems very Mary Sue. And
then it's sacred property for NPCs.
And then it all just works out.
It's all so quaint. I can't take it.
I don't even get how he beat Voldemort. I mean, he can't do anything good.
I don't even know what that means.
Actually, Voldemort kind of beat himself.
Yeah, but I mean,
wasn't really Harry.
He's dumb.
Yeah, but think about it. Harry Potter, when he got adopted, he just tortured. When Luke got adopted, they got murdered by the Empire, and then he barely mourned them. And then he met what's his name, Ben Solo, for 20 minutes, and then he's all bummed out when he dies. Those people raised Luke since he was an infant. He barely shed a tear. He was more broken up over this hermit.
Oh, he was like, now I get to leave.
You've got 8.5 minutes left. I will be right back.
All the Skywalkers are psychopaths, in my humble opinion. Because think about it. He brushed those. That was his mother and father, basically, that were killed. He barely got upset. He got more upset for this hermit that he barely knew because he gave him a stupid sword. And what about Leia? She watched her whole planet blow up, and 20 minutes later, she's flirting with Han Solo.
Well, at the very beginning of the movie, though, it does sound like Luke's kind of getting sick of Ben riding his ass all the time. He's kind of over it.
Or maybe he's a werewolf.
He wants to go hang out with his friends in Anchorhead.
Whatever. They're psychopaths, and then their dad killed all the younglings. I don't trust the Skywalkers at all. What kind of woman sits there, watches her whole planet blow up? Every piece of literature, art, every person she ever knew is gone, and she's flirting with, oh, look, a cute space pirate just showed up. Let me start flirting with him.
Yeah. Could someone get this big walking carpet out of my way? You know, I mean, yeah, it is. She's very glib for somebody who watched an active, massive genocide.
An extinction event. She just watched a mass extinction of billions of people.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's cute. Oh, well, who's that? Harrison Ford?
Wasn't she like Leia wasn't exactly good like Luke? Like she, you know, of course, this is all extended stuff though, but you know, she tapped into the dark side, killed Jabba, did a couple other things, so she wasn't exactly the good girl anyway. So it's not surprising she would easily recover.
Well, if you have two twins and one gets dropped off in LA and the other gets dropped off in the middle of Tennessee somewhere, that's kind of how they're going to turn out.
I like the way, like,
completely spoiled, right? Oh, you're going to be a princess. And he's like, you're a farm boy.
Yeah, you know, about that, I like the way SJWs, once Princess Leia came back with the Disney movies. No, she's not Princess Leia anymore. She's General Leia. She's General Leia. That's a big upgrade. No, it isn't, you dickheads. It's a downgrade. Princess is much more important, much more powerful than a general.
Shouldn't she be an admiral rather? She
should be Queen Leia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like Princess Leia. Why would you military? No, royalty commands the military. Why would she want to be military? Why, that's a downgrade.
Anymore. That whole planet is gone. The whole
They did blow up her kingdom.
Well, and then you did learn in the prequels that being a princess on that planet was basically like a temporary position.
That was Naboo, not Alderaan.
Yeah, but wasn't it the same? Wasn't it the same government? I mean, it was her. I didn't pay that much attention to the prequels. They sucked so bad.
And how did she screw up? They won the war. How did she screw it all up in 30 years?
Because they're the resistance now. What are
And
they?
how did they let those guys
Bad
build those?
writing. That's how it all happened. Bad writing. Bad. Very bad. Terror bad.
If you notice that the remnants of the Empire started building star killer devices, wouldn't you say, hey, stop that? We beat you. You're not allowed to do that anymore.
No, you take their word for it. They have good intentions.
How would you even know? I mean, space is so big and vast. Like, you could build a star killer device.
The Force.
Nobody would know. I guess the
She has
Force.
force powers, exactly. Her and Luke could have picked up on it. Oh, there's something evil going around. They're force sensitive.
If they hadn't let them truly evolve the way that they did in the extended universe, then absolutely. Because Luke was really powerful. But we'll never see that. So, oh well.
Nope.
I hope JJ walks it all back.
Less than 5 minutes, gentlemen, and I've got a couple of super chats I need to hit. We have $1.99 from the Ball Sacker. He says Harry Potter with EVS commentary is needed. That is from the Ball Sacker.
There's no chance.
Yeah, maybe Wizards versus Jedi. That would be something else.
Interesting.
Valdez D. Frank. Ethan should make a playlist with his own songs.
Probably shouldn't do that. That would be horrible. That would be horrible.
I'd listen to it. I'd listen to it to drown out the madness of the latest Marvel comic I read.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Take me to a happy place.
Gojirify for $5. Leo was only upset when her planet blew up because her brother's credit card became useless to buy booze with.
Well,
That I understand. That would humanize her more in my eyes. It's true.
Yeah. I don't think these people are right.
Harry Potter and Star Wars isn't Dumbledore essentially just Yoda? Aren't they essentially just the same character?
Gay Yoda.
Oh, it's just so bad, dude. It's just so Harry Potter is so bad.
Well, now that Disney owns Marvel, they could write in that they run into Thanos and use the time stone to turn back time, and so that episode never happened. That would be pretty.
I have the whole box set of Harry Potter movies. It comes in a huge crate, and it has secret drawers in it. I have this exquisite set because I bought it for Andrea's daughter before we got married, and she didn't want it. She doesn't want. She's like, I don't like Harry Potter. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna get.
I hate them so much. Go get those things autographed and shake each of their hands.
Oh, that's a good idea. I met Draco Malfoy. A couple times we hung out. I like that kid, and I like his character. That kid's character is upper class. He doesn't take any shit. I like him, man. I like that kid.
We're coming down to 1 minute remaining. A $5 super chat from Comics Exposed. Edwin, why do you repeat the ball sacker, but only say my name once? Say my name. Okay, Comics Exposed. I've got much love for you. No werewolf, buddy. No werewolf.
No werewolf.
All right, start bringing it to a close, gentlemen. You have 1 minute remaining. When I say stop, you got to put your pen down, your mouse down, your stylus, and so forth.
I'm looking at a picture of the Draco kid. He reminds me of Joffrey from Game of Thrones a little bit.
I just not too long ago read an article about that guy, about how he's not had any luck getting good acting work. He's so typecast from that movie.
He was in Planet of the Apes. He was good in that. He was just fine.
30 seconds remaining. Critius for $2 says, Cecil, don't encourage the autograph killer.
I'm just saying he has the power to do something about it if he really hates them.
And a couple of people.
Deadly handshakes. we were talking about. I was listening to you guys talk about Doug's hands before, and really the other day he had it in black and white, and it really just looked like a hand made of deep fried turkey skin. That's really what it looked like.
And pins down. Pins down. The drawing is complete. Pins down.
That's 100% correct, Cecil, by the way. Oh, my God.
Let's see. This is a $5 super chat from John N. Wallace. EVS, Malin Miller, and etc. Love you guys. God bless. And thank you for giving me the mojo back for writing. I love you guys.
We love you too.
And we got some scolding from chat about too many werewolf jokes, and we apologize. No offense is intended to anyone, except for, of course, Harry Potter fans. And
We
then
love
all
the werewolves, guys. We love them.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, dude. Well,
Message received, though. Message received. All right.
It's all these guys. Me and John would join the werewolves. I want. No.
Yeah.
We're pretty open-minded guys.
You know what? Comicsgate is a big tent. Comicsgate is a big tent. All camps is a big open-hearted brand. There are room for all sorts of people with all sorts of opinions. If you've got a good heart and good intentions, we'd love to have you here. So don't let us put anybody off with any of our silliness. We love you all. All right, I'm going to introduce these pieces to you. Going to start with Andrew Huerta.
Wow.
Nice.
What up?
You were supposed to draw Spider-Man, Andrew.
Oh, well, who is it then?
I don't know.
Oh, no. This piece is Andrew Huerta. Andrew Huerta. All right, moving right down the line. This piece is from Mike Miller.
Nice.
Mike Miller.
What's up, Mike?
Nice. Classic.
Is his hand on backwards?
Yes,
it is.
completely.
It is.
No, it's
It
not.
is backwards. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
It is.
It is
Wait,
not.
no.
Yeah, it's upside down.
It's just broke.
Spider-Man after the fight.
No, it's the right hand. He's got the hand right, but yeah, there's no way a wrist breaks like that, dude.
What do you mean breaks?
You went full McFarlane. You never go full McFarlane.
Mike, try to swivel your hand completely.
You know what? Yeah, I can do it.
And look at that webbing. Gross.
What are you, crippled? You can't turn your wrist like that?
No,
Like,
hey,
why
it
wouldn't
works.
you just?
It works.
No, he's right. You could do it. Mike's right.
It works.
Absolutely.
You should. I would have had the hand up.
I flipped
Yeah,
it
well,
over
you
the
would
other
have
way.
Green Goblin flying away, so I don't want to hear it.
All right. This is Mike Miller.
Mike, turn it upside down. Turn it upside down right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
He's like, I did it right.
All right, that helped. Mike wins.
This piece is from Mr. Brian Shearer. Mr. Brian Shearer.
Yeah, I like it.
The shades, big in the shades.
The spider senses.
Why are all of his legs coming out of his abdomen?
Are all of his what?
All the legs on the spider, they're coming out of his abdomen.
They're not, Mike. It
Yeah,
just looks like it.
why don't you bother looking up a spider symbol there? Brian?
Here, wait a minute.
Does this help? Yeah, that's better. All right.
All right. This piece is from Mr. Brian Shearer. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, he's right. It's good.
All right. This piece is from Kanan White. Kanan White.
That's my dude right there. That's Kane and White.
Nice.
Thank you.
Kenny, could you zoom in just a little bit on the? All right. So I'm going to have to mute you for a second here. I have control of the video and the audio. You never go full Nasser. Never go full Nasser. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Well, that's pretty sharp. This piece is from Mr. Keenan White. Mr. Keenan White.
Kanan, is that a bulge in his pants? Like, what is going on in the Green Goblin's pants area, in his pantsular area?
Oh no, yes, it's his
It's his tunic, right? Yeah, it's his
tunic.
It's a tunic. All right. It looks like it's folded up to the side, and you.
Fine, Kanan. Don't listen to Ethan.
This is from that one arc that we don't talk about.
All right, that's good.
What's up with that smile and those eyes on Green Goblin?
Is there a Marvel cover like this?
Could be.
Now, if you would have shattered the lens so we could see Peter Parker's eyeball, I think this would have been a winner. But some people go only halfway.
All right, and Tank, you'll have to unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. Looking at Mr.
Brilliant
John Malin.
Thank you,
Mr. John.
That's classic, man. I was just
Malin.
It's Eric Larson Spider-Man.
Yeah, almost.
It does have a Larson vibe too.
Yeah.
Very Todd McFarlane.
Shots fired.
I like it.
Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah.
Physically impossible, and Ethan doesn't say anything.
About what? There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfect.
I dig it, dude. The webs especially.
That's
And
classic, man.
Mike, what's wrong with it? Go ahead, speak up. It's a perfect drawing, and you know it.
no,
Mike's fixated on the bulge.
his torso literally can't turn that way. I mean, never mind his legs.
Haven't you ever played with an action figure? It can turn like that, right?
Mike got hit by a radioactive spider.
I break it.
Yeah, if it fits on a swivel.
And he's Spider-Man, so he can do that.
Yeah, okay. No, but by all means, let's criticize my thumb.
John,
Yes.
Great work,
Of
John.
course.
Thank you.
We have to
Thanks,
criticize
guys.
it, though.
Appreciate it. Now, how do you guys like that webbing?
That's
All
nice.
right.
Zoom in on that. What is
How
that?
did you do that? Is that a filter or what?
Yeah, I used I don't know what it's called. It's oops, maybe I should open up the actual deal. So this thing lets you draw these parallel lines, and it's a little sloppy when you're up close, but I do 2 layers. So I did one for the straight lines, and then I did another layer over top for these little
Oh yeah, so
wiggles.
That's nice.
Oh, zoom out. It's better if you zoom out.
Did you draw a white layer that had a stroke on it?
I don't know if I can show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see what I do here, but you hit this little effect button right there.
I do that when I do shoestrings.
I think that's showing. And then you click this edge color to black, and then you select your inner color to white, and then you can start doing these deals all over the place.
That's what I do when I use when I do shoestrings or different laces or something.
That's called a stroke filter.
All
Or
right.
a stroke effect.
This is Mr. John Malin. All right.
Perfect,
so
John.
Thanks, guys.
This next entry. All right. This is a non-competitive entry. This was the 3D model prepared by Model 3.
It's really good, man. It looks like the game.
I made it a pretty good good
He's a little
ways through.
beefier. Yeah, he's a little beefier.
Exquisite work.
But that's awesome.
Dad bod.
Yeah,
I was going to say that. Yeah, a little tummy there. A little tummy.
You should have saw the last week's though.
Yeah.
Well, last week I had 40 minutes.
Oh, that Trigon was pretty busted. Whoa,
that
what's up with those feet? What's going on with those feet?
He made it like shoes.
I didn't make it any further down. I made it started on the thighs, and that's as far as I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty ambitious for 2 hours. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
Pretty good.
That could be rigged out and put in the game.
That's the velocity suit. I think that's what they call it.
Nice. All right.
That's
So
impressive.
This is a non-competitive entry, but it's always interesting to see the speed
And
model.
yet it wins.
You forgot his junk.
Yeah. All right. Now, the winner of the fan competition. This is Tank Ferret. Tank Ferret.
Hello, hello.
Cool.
Well,
like the, exaggerated.
have at me. Bring it, girl pants.
You should turn it one
It's a little out of focus.
He drew it that way.
Oh.
Turn it 90
Perfect.
degrees to the right.
Okay.
Turn it 90 degrees to the right. Oh,
Tank, turn your image 90 degrees to the right. There you go.
no, that's no better. Turned it 180 degrees.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, that's pretty ambitious. It's
Yeah.
pretty,
Turn the whole piece of paper 180 from front to back.
Got this kid doing the hokey pokey here. Yeah. That came out good.
The upper half looks pretty good.
Yeah, just flip it over and start again. It's good, Tank. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
This is Tank Ferret. This is Tank Ferret. All right. I'm going to let these cycle through. I think Chester said he has the poll ready. So, Chester, if you would, please go ahead and get that in. Please go ahead and post the poll.
Mela Militia, vote twice, vote often.
All right, we have 701 people. We have 701 people watching. Chester Busby is posting a straw poll. You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to log into anything. It doesn't cost you anything. Just click in and select your favorite contestant. I'm going to go ahead and put 10 minutes on the timer. 10 minutes on the timer.
10 whole minutes.
Yeah, I gotta vote my conscience. I mean, it's pretty clear that John Malin ran away with it again.
Of course.
They never give me a good quote in here. It's always to down me. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they're trying to shut you down. I noticed that Ethan's my shill. Like, that's not, not accurate,
Trying to slander your name, John.
Yeah.
Your good name, John.
I see there was no mercy spared for Canaan. Canaan, I like goblin butts white.
There we go.
Yeah, Kanan's running away with it. John's in second place right now. But I do think that, more people are going to look into their hearts.
Oh, here we go.
And vote for John Malin. I think it's important. Kermie, my frog who died the other day. Kermie's last words were
no, that's dirty.
Kermie's last words
mute Ethan.
I dedicated my piece to Kermit.
Before I die, I just want John Malin to win one, drawn and quarter.
Yeah, 1-1. He's 1-2.
Dreams of a frog.
Yeah. Froggers.
Yeah. Come on, do it for Kermie, everyone.
We love you, Kermie.
We love you, Kermie.
Let's see. This is for Ethan. It is a $1.99 super chat from Harry Bergeron.
Yeah.
3D exclamation mark. Speaking of video games, Ethan, check your deals.
Okay.
And I am intermittently throwing my Indiegogo into the chat. So
no, you're spamming it.
That's
I'm intermittently spamming my Indiegogo.
But don't forget Sovereign, Mike.
Astonishing.
Hey, and ignore the silliness that we have sometimes with live shows. Truthfully, we love everybody who wants to come participate with us that has a good heart. We love you, and don't want you to be offended. Don't want you to feel like we're making fun of anybody, unless you're Nasser, and then we are making fun of you all the time.
That's right. and Mike S. Miller. You know?
Hey, now.
And like,
And but as for Comicsgate is a big tent, and there's a lot of
5XL tent.
opportunities around it. Yeah, it is a
From what I understand.
a 5XL tent with a beautiful pie buffet.
Oh my god, dude!
And there was pie aplenty for everybody. Comicsgate isn't going anywhere. It's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get funner, and you're going to see all these cool companies like
6XL.
All Caps Comics, right? Going to just be crushing it in 2019. Just going to be crushing it. You're going to have all these fun projects. All your favorite YouTubers are going to be here. People are going to be doing fun stuff. Mike is going to be giving you Bible verses, going to be doing this drawn and quartered. This is one of the funnest, best things in Comicsgate, right? This is one of the most amazing things ever. None of this is going anywhere. As long as you guys want this community, as long as you want these creators to make amazing things for you, it's going to be here for you.
That's right.
As long as you vote for Malin, it's always going to be here for you. Vote for Malin.
Vote for Tank Ferret to bring artisanal comics to hearken a platinum age. A platinum age. Down with the Bronze Age. The Sea People came and destroyed it just like they did back in 1177 BC.
Okay, we got some latecomers, so let me go through the choices again. All right. Andrew Huerta. Andrew Huerta. This piece is by Andrew Huerta. Okay. This piece is by Mike Miller.
Hello.
This piece is by Mike Miller.
Controversial.
The wanky hand.
Controversial.
Optical illusion.
Broken limbs.
It's
All right.
absolutely.
This piece is by Brian Shearer. Brian Shearer. Okay. This piece is by Kanan White. No werewolves were harmed in the production of this piece. Kanan White.
Kanan, have you gone gold yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Thanks, Mike.
I have a question about the werewolf thing. When you're in werewolf form, what is your junk like? Is it like the red lipstick? Like,
all right, Ethan is not competing tonight. He's working on a 2-page piece. He's working on a 2-page spread for Cyberfrog. This is the city of Philadelphia. He is not competing tonight.
But if you'd like to vote for me, my votes are being compiled over on John Malin.
Hey!
So
transfer of votes.
Yeah.
Now this is John Malin. This is John Malin's piece. Werewolves were absolutely harmed in the production of this piece.
He's away.
Sensing some corruption.
Look at that form. Classic McFarlane.
This is
you guys
John
don't vote
Malin.
for me, you hate the 90s.
So absolute.
John Malin. Okay. All right. This is a non-competitive piece. This was a 3D model that was speed modeled by Model 3 Productions.
Yeah, there's my guy.
And this was created in ZBrush by Model 3 Productions.
Awesome.
who has an Indiegogo going?
That's seriously like the second best one tonight.
Model 3, you still got your Indiegogo going right now, right?
I do. It's a miracle, unfortunately.
Right. And just shilling quickly for Model 3, if he is successful with his Indiegogo project, Model 3 is a world-class modeler and fabricator. He makes and so forth. If he's successful with his Indiegogo, he will offer free 3D modeling for Comicsgate creators, right? And then he'll be able to produce things quickly with a 3D resin printer. All right. This final piece is from Tank Ferret. Tank, could you get that just a little bit more focused? Is that possible? Could you move it maybe closer towards the camera?
Let me see what I can do here. I'm running off of Potato Tech, hashtag be like Mike. Is that any better?
Pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah. I think that's as good as you're going to get.
All right.
You were drawing with gloves, so we give you that handicap.
All right. This piece is by Tank Ferret. All right. Let me check the timer. And of course, right when I'm trying to close out, we get the sirens. There is a minute and 30 left to cast your vote.
A minute to vote for me and John Malin. If you
if you like,
I know Kanan's gonna win, so I'm not gonna, Kanan's my guy too. But
if you really wanted to vote for the model, you can vote for John Malin as well.
Oh no,
Malin, John Malin.
Died 39-39.
John Malin is the
A
guy,
vote
man.
for Tank Ferret is a vote for Raven. Hail Raven.
And Edwin, do you mind if I do a quick shill?
Quickly.
If you will, take a look at my project. The ultimate goal is to put rapid prototyping and product development in the hands of anyone that has a good project, and I will do all the work and prototyping for free, and then the choices of what you want to do as far as production and sales, that's up to you. So please check out my campaign, if you will. It really be a bummer if it doesn't go through, because there's so many possibilities. You wouldn't believe the stuff that a lot of artists have been talking about that they'd like to do. Art T-Bear and everybody wants to do action figures, figurines, different collectibles, all kinds of cool stuff.
All right, let me catch these two super chats, and then I will tally the votes. The Ball Sacker for $4.99. No one draws women sexier than Mike, but boys bitten by spiders or any sort of werebeast. You can't go wrong with Malin. Okay. James Dean, creator of Conflict, for $2. That Huerta spider is crazy cooler. Miller's? Meh.
That is unnecessary.
It's very necessary. You can pay to make fun of Mike Miller. It is a fantastic thing. All right, I am stopping the vote. Are you gentlemen ready for the results?
No.
Ready.
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
I hate it.
Malin Militia's got a trunk full of extra ballots.
All right, the vote is frozen. I am going to start from the bottom and work up. In sixth place, Tank the Smurf Boy Ferret. Tank Smurf Boy Ferret. And actually, I should say that you two are tied for fourth place, because you are tied with Brian, Don't Blame Me. I was born mute sharer.
It's true. It's true.
All right, tied for third place. So splitting the bronze medal.
I would like to say
There you go.
that I voted for Kanan, and I want my vote back. So,
You can't do that.
No takebacks. All right, splitting the bronze medal.
Magnanimous.
Both with 12 votes each. Mike Top Ramen Miller and Andrew. My art looks like Joe Mads, according to ... All right. With another silver medal with 42 votes, John. Yay! Ethan's my shield. Malin.
I would also like to take my 2 votes for Kanan back.
It's a well-fought campaign, John. Good job.
All right. And the undisputed gold medalist on the Stanley Memorial Edition of Drone and Quarter, Kanan, I Like Goblin Butts White, with 44 votes. You're the big guy.
Thank you.
Now,
But I don't like goblin butts.
technically, he did draw the hobgoblin.
Yeah, he did great.
Did he?
The hobgoblin.
Blocking on.
Yeah, that was awesome.
John, you lost by 1 vote. It's 44-43.
Well, I lost by 2. That's okay.
Yeah.
2 or 3? I don't remember what it was. So
It's I'm looking at it's 1.
All John cares about is coming ahead of Mike.
yeah, if I beat Mike, I'm always winning, and top 3 is not unusual for me. So I'm happy, and I don't have to mail anything out. Congratulations, Kanan.
Sounds salty.
All right, everybody in the chat, if you want to win a signed print of Kanan's winning Spider-Man Goblin piece, which was kind of cheating. He did 2 characters, but whatever. We don't have to be all bitter about it. Just type in Kanan. Just write Kanan in over the next 30 seconds or so, and I will spin the magic wheel and then pick somebody out at random. Da-da-da. You have till the end of this song. I'm not going to do that whole thing.
Yeah, so if you want a chance to win a print of Kanan White's piece, please put Kanan in. Malin Edwin Asiavado said he wants your piece.
Edwin, I may send you a high-res version that you will be able to print out. Let me see what I can do on cleanup here. So follow the ace, everyone.
All right, and we are spinning. We are spinning. Stop. Kelly Amos. Kelly Amos.
Congrats.
Kanan, how can Kelly Amos get a hold of you?
You can maybe up to Twitter. That's probably the quickest way. Cap White, cap_white. Yeah, just my DM. Just
All
hit
right.
me that way. And
If you want to write down that name, Kelly Amos, so you know when they get a hold of you.
I sure will.
Let you two figure it out. And
I'm changing my profile name to Kelly Amos right now.
All right. Yeah, I think we introduced everybody, and if everybody wants to do an outro, I want to kind of turn this into shilling my Indiegogo for a while. If anybody wants to leave, you're cool. But I'd like to shill my Indiegogo for a while.
Miller, I've got to eat dinner, and speaking of shilling his Indiegogo, please go check out that 6 Gun Samurai on there. If you can't afford anything else, at least get 6 Gun Samurai. It's fun and it's a great story. Thanks for having me on again, Mike.
Right on.
Thank you, everyone.
Later, Edwin.
Edwin and I had an epic reading of it as well.
Oh yeah, yesterday we did it. We John and who was Doug. Doug did the reading as well. That was fun. So actually, switch it over to my thing. Actually, let's go through you guys and you guys show your own stuff before if anybody wants to do that. Why don't we start on Andrew?
What's up?
let me say bye to the chat. I gotta run. Thanks, guys, very much.
All
right, Ethan.
Later.
Take it easy,
Bye,
man.
everyone.
Andrew, why don't you put your Indiegogo up on the screen?
Oh yeah, just everyone check out Sovereign on Indiegogo. It's currently it's been funded, but I'm trying to hit that stretch goal. So yeah, definitely check that out and back it if you haven't. You can also reach me on Twitter at Andrew Huerta 93, and I have an Instagram at the Huerta. That's it.
All right, Brian.
I am Brian_Shearer on Twitter. And if you're in your comic shop, you can pick up William the Last from Antarctic Press. That looks like this. Actually, I think the issue that's out right now is this one.
Oh, cool.
So go do that.
And it's also on Webtoons.
It is on Webtoons.
Right
So you
on.
can check it out there.
Right on. And who's next to him? Kanan.
All right.
Kanan White Supremacy. Go ahead.
Not that. I am Kenan White. I am having Indiegogo called Brand with my co-creator and good friend Antonio Bryce. amazing story. If you like action, if you like fantasy, we're in demand right now. So just go on until we finish. But yeah, you can still pick up a copy. It's a little bit of everything. If you like action and drama and all that stuff, this is definitely for you. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So thank you.
Right on. Cecil.
I am not selling anything at the moment.
Well, let people know where they can get a hold of you.
Go to my channel, Cecil Says, or as Cecil Says on Twitter also. And yeah, sub me, and occasionally I even put a video up.
Well, Cecil, I'd like to thank you for being much better at not swearing than Ethan.
Right.
I've been telling everybody, no one listens, but I'm a class act.
You are a class act. And Sir John Malign.
Brother. Hey everyone, John Malin. You can follow me on Twitter at John Malin. I also have a YouTube channel. Part of that channel is focusing on Indiegogos and comic gators. So if you guys are interested, I don't have anything to bat or to shill right now, but check out Andrew Charper's project called Hero. It's a kid-friendly book, and the Indiegogo will be launching in about a week.
All right, Model 3, get your shill on. Model 3. Model. Hello.
So yeah, I'm here. You can find me at Model316 on Twitter, and I have an Indiegogo going right now, and I really need some support. We've got some amazing things planned. We just have to get the campaign going. Yeah,
I think everybody needs to check that campaign out, because he would really be a boon to this community.
It's not a comic book. This is going to be for actual physical objects. So it's different than what everyone's used to. It's the only one like it running now. But really, the printers that we're looking at are very, very high quality. It's not the FDM filament printers everyone's used to, where you see all the lines in the print. These are jeweler's grade and dental grade printers that will do perfect copies of whatever models I send to it. So a lot of the artists and creators have big plans for things to make and make available. We just have to get this campaign running.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And last but not least, Tank.
Hey, thanks, Mike, for having me on. You guys, everybody, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tank Ferret Art. And if you want to go over to Good Dog Press, I'm going to go over there and go hang out for the after show. Y'all have yourselves a good one. Mike, thank you again, sir.
Yeah, brother. No, just log it online. And if you guys want to bail or just hang out, it's up to you. But I just wanted to go through my Indiegogo for a bit, since I just launched it yesterday, and I need to get a little juice in the boost.
Yeah, Sixpence Samurai looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, why don't you set it to scroll, or can you do that?
Mike, thanks for the invite.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, Mike, thanks a lot, man.
Yep.
Peace.
Everyone be sure to hit like on your way out, too.
Yeah.
Mike, I have about 20 F-bombs stuck in my throat. I got to get rid of them. I appreciate it. Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks, brother. I'm glad you came.
Take care.
All right. John, you in or out?
I'm going to hang out for a second.
Right on. Let's shill this thing. Let me go through it. Hold on a second. So yeah, obviously we have Meg, which is based on the New York Times best-selling novel series by Steve Alton. Steve, actually, I am working not directly with Steve, but working through the publisher, and Steve has agreed to all this stuff. And he's even agreed, and I don't have this on here yet, but Steve Alton has agreed to sign 100 copies, and we're going to do a special tier for those books, because he's having some health issues, some degenerative health issues, and so I didn't want to be like, hey, you have to sign 500 copies of this book. But he has agreed to that, so that'll be great. We'll probably put that up tomorrow. But it is 3 books. Here, scroll down to the. Let it scroll. Just let it scroll. Stop playing your game and let it scroll. That's too slow.
Fish Nah Man says Malin won. Malin always wins, even when he loses.
Yeah, start at the art.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to duck out. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the invite. I had a great time.
Yeah, brother.
We'll talk.
Have a good one, Mile 3.
Thanks a lot, John. Bye.
Yep.
And so here's the Indiegogo exclusive cover. This is the only place you can ever get that cover. This book is going to be released through Diamond like in the summer, next summer. But this exclusive version of it is going to be only through this particular Indiegogo, never be available again. So that right there is going to be the cover for the direct market. And then you have a few of the various pages coming up here. If you like sharks, Shark Week, giant prehistoric megalodon. This is a terrible job. John, show this for me.
If you like Mike Miller art, this is 140 some odd pages of never before seen Mike Miller art.
Yeah, never.
There's a 3-pack tier in here, I believe, for $50, which is 3 trade paperbacks, all 3 of these, and that's probably going to be the tier that I end up backing. I think it's a good deal. I really want the Mike Miller art, but the book that I'm most interested in is the Six Gun Samurai.
Yeah, that's coming up here in a second. So Six Gun Samurai is a story about this kid who grows up in an old Wild West show, being taught to shoot by his sharpshooting mother, and then he's mentored by this Ronin samurai dude. His mother is tragically killed, and he has to go find his father, and there are dark forces that try to stop him along the way, but it's him and his Ronin samurai teacher who like set off across the country basically to find his father, and difficult times ensue. But yeah, art is by Harold Edge. He's Blue Lines on Instagram. Really good artist, really good guy, and I really can't wait to. What I'd like to do is fund the production of the second Six Gun Samurai here with this, because it's actually tied into the origin of Lone Star. So in the second series, it ties in with. I don't want to give away stuff, but it ties in with Lone Star. So this is kind of a pre-Lone Star series, and I don't know, it's really cool, really good artist, great story. I co-wrote and then wrote like part of it by myself, but with another guy named Sean Jordan. And then Deal with the Devil is the third book. And again, these are all like over 100 pages. This Deal with the Devil is like 130 something. The other two are over 144. So you get over 400 pages worth of story and entertainment for $50 if you go for the lowest tier. So Deal with the Devil is about FBI manhunter Anthony Goodwin, who is tracking down his serial killer suspect, is trapped by his suspect. That's this scene here. And he is crippled by his suspect after his suspect like begs him to stop chasing him. And he's like, I can't do that. And he's like, I don't know. And then, so he loses his leg, and he loses his career, and he loses his friends, and he pushes away his family, and he basically sits in his apartment waiting to die for the next 4 years. And then a knock comes at the door, and it's the serial killer asking for his help because his sister's been kidnapped, and he can't go to the real authorities, or any authorities actually. This is the story that has been optioned as a film. It was optioned by Lionsgate at one point. It is at another A-list production company now. It's got a screenplay, it's got a director, and they're shopping it to talent for actors. So hopefully that one will be a movie sometime in the near future. You can scroll back up now.
They should make it a cartoon, so me and you can do the voices for it.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would do much better than a live action film with A-list actors.
Yes.
The One-Leg Man sounds like a good book. Yeah. So I'm dropping the link in the chat if you guys want to check that out. I would appreciate it. We're trying to move it along. You want to refresh that and see where we're at? I know a lot of people wait until a stream is over to even like go to the Indiegogos and stuff. 9808. Man, it has not moved. Huh? It went up by 100. Did it really? Hey, scroll down. Let's thank some people.
Yeah, it went up by 100. It was 708. Now it's 808.
Oh, cool. All right, so let's thank T.J. Freeman and Andy Rovenstein. Thank you guys for supporting, and I hope you like the projects.
Ever since I found out I was Asian, I'm really great at math.
That's good to know, John.
Yeah, I can move things that move in hundreds like nothing.
Like 100 straight to 200?
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I've been talking about this all day long.
Get them excited, Mike. Get them excited. You're putting them to sleep. 364 watching.
364 people watching. Did I miss the whole thing, Jude Vanalian? Yes, you did. You missed the whole thing. You just came in now. The campaign will run for 30 days, but it will go into a store after that. I don't know if it's going to be this, all the same stuff. That early bird special is screaming out of there. There's already over, 31 out of 150. So last time the early bird special was gone in like 5 days. So I'm guessing this one will be gone in about a week. So please do try to get in there. And something I'm doing in this that I was not doing in my Lone Star campaign is I'm selling the original pages, and for only $500. And it's first come first served, in the sense that I'm going to give the best pages to the earliest backers. So if you want like the awesome splash pages and stuff, you probably want to be one of the first half dozen buyers, and then after that it'll be like the half splashes or the 3/4 splashes or whatever. Mark C for $5 says, Mike, I let my 9-year-old son see the Meg. Is the book for him? There will be less gore in, first of all, it's comic book gore. It's not visual or like realistic gore.
If he can handle the visual of women in bikinis being eaten by a giant shark, it's for him.
What exactly is metal prints? Metal prints they're printed on aluminum. It's a process called dye sublimation, and it's just really cool. It's if you set it up in front of a light correctly, it looks like it has its own light source. And the blacks are darker than any paper print you'll ever see. Because like on paper, gosh darn it! Oh, maybe I could show something.
Yeah, they look cool. I didn't learn about them until recently because Ben Jones from Asgard, he makes them himself. Mike, are you making them yourself or are you using somebody else?
No, unless I buy the equipment, which I might do. It'll save me a lot of money if I buy the equipment. Elijah,
yeah, I think Ben was saying it was around $2,000 to kind of get it started up.
So if he can switch it back to the camera real quick, you can get an idea of how, see the depth in the colors. Obviously this light isn't ideal for this, but you get an idea of like the blacks become like a true black because there's no like, here's a piece of paper.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They get like hand pressed, like each one.
Yeah. And then when it's a lighter color, it really reflects the light like a true light source.
Yeah, now that's actually like some kind of a metal too, right? Like an actual
aluminum.
metal.
Yeah, it's aluminum.
Okay.
Aluminium. Now the prints you're getting are comic book size. They're not. This is like an oversized poster print. But the comic book size ones are cool because you can like frame them and hang them up, and so you can read your comic and then have the print on the wall.
Does a full size one fit in a top loader, like a 11x17 top loader, or is it bigger than that?
These are actually 12x18, so I'd need a 12x18 top loader. But I have some 11x17 metals as well.
And they will fit in 11 by or any kind of type top loader, like they're not too thick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to get the early bird special, that's the only way you're going to get a metal print, because I'm not going to make it available any other way. Just the early bird special.
Yeah, and like each one is like a process too, if I understand Ben right.
Yeah, you have they're each. Yeah, you have to print out the individual thing. You have to set it up individual. So yeah, there's no way of like machining 1,000 of these off.
Yeah, yeah, and they don't come off like a laser printer either, guys. Like you have to lay down this metal. You have to lay. I think you put some kind of material on the metal, then you lay down an image, and then you like press them together. Like yeah, it's a serious process.
So it's called dye sublimation, and what you do is you the metal itself, it's got to be a pristine piece of brushed aluminum. They coat it with polyurethane, which is basically like car clear coat, so super strong paint, and then they take a special ink called sublimation ink, and they print a reverse image on what's called sublimation paper. And then you tape it onto another sublimation a sheet of sublimation like heat paper or material. I can't remember what it's like, material, and it's got to be all taped and perfect and stuff. Then you press it under 425-degree heat for I forget how long it is. I haven't done it myself. I've watched this process go over and over in on YouTube. But yeah, it's not like a silk screen. It's like the way they press colors onto like mugs, or you can do it onto like polyester material. There's different things. If you see like phone cases that have images on them, that's how they get those images on them, right? So yeah, it's a pain in the butt, which is kind of why I don't really want to do it myself. But
yeah, like even Ben said, like I think on Asgard he was only doing like 100 or 200 of them because it is such a long process. But yeah. I mean, I think the cool thing is that, like, especially getting them from Ben, it's like each one is pressed by Ben himself. So I mean, that's what I think is the only thing that makes me interested in wanting to do metal prints myself, is the possibility of pressing them myself. New trade, but it might be too much of a pain in the butt to really want to invest $2,000 into.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're gonna sell them with every Indiegogo you do, that'd be worth the investment. But the equipment it ain't cheap. Those presses they're big and they're bulky and they're expensive. Especially if you're trying to do 11 by 17s. I mean, it's cheaper if you're gonna do the ones for the comic book size ones, but whatever.
Testosterone Overload says the process is similar to how Malin turned Cecil into a werebear.
Can you let it scroll again? Oh, I know. I'm making you not play your video games. It's terrible. Watermelon Platypus for $5. I will buy your comic if you include the Meg excluded. What? Include the Meg excluded.
Oh, they can buy it excluded, can't they? They just buy Six Gun and the other one by themselves.
Yeah. You're gonna pay more, but I mean, you can always. I mean, you basically get the Meg for free if you buy the 3 for $50, and you can give it to someone else if you don't like it.
Yeah, but why would you want to? That has Mike Miller art in it. So
yeah.
If anyone sat and hang out on this channel, you've seen how much work Mike puts into all these pages. I mean,
or what you can do
him and Ethan are both very detail heavy. So
yeah, or what you can do is keep the other two and sell that one on eBay. Right?
I guess, yeah.
There's already Christmas music playing at my supermarket. Is this the case in California too? I don't know. I haven't been to the supermarket.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope that's the case in Michigan.
So this is John's favorite cover here.
Now, if you guys, if you're not catching that real quick, look at the sailboat. So Mike turned those all into represent like shark teeth, and there's actually a inset of shark teeth in the top of the page as well. So that's real smart, creative move there.
Testosterone asks if Alton actually adapted the script story into a comic script. No, the book. I adapted the first 2 issues, and then J.S. Earls adapted the last 4 issues directly from the novel itself. So Alton just it's funny because we sent the drafts to him just for approval, and he like sent back edits. So he practically co-wrote it. But I should have put him down as editor. But he wrote it, so he knew what he wanted. What are you talking about? I don't see that option. You don't like the owner of the Meg IP?
Well, that's fine. If you guys don't want to buy the Meg, you definitely don't have to. There's 3 books here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at Mike. Mike can't stop dwelling on the one person being like, I don't want the Meg.
Well, he keeps repeating it.
Oh.
He's like, I will not buy the Meg.
Yeah. Well, he's serious. He doesn't want the Meg.
Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
You don't want the Meg. Yeah, you can get the other ones without it. Feel free. In Mexico, they play the Back to the Future trilogy every weekend until January. That's okay. Interesting.
What? Wait, why? Why do they do that?
Why not?
Is that like a Halloween to Christmas thing? When did they say that ended?
January.
Oh, January? When does it start then?
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, listen to Watermelon Platypus. He's saying they're taking advantage of me because they did not pay me, and me putting it on Indiegogo is me taking advantage of Comicsgate. No, man, you just don't know the whole story. Don't listen to this weird, them not paying me. It wasn't my friend not paying me. It was a whole situation that's frankly none of your business, but no, it wasn't under his control that the financial backer backed out of the project. Frankly, because I was getting paid too much, because the publisher, who was my friend, wanted to pay me what I was worth. And the financial backer was used to them, hiring like Brazilian artists and whatnot and getting it on the cheap. And then like along comes me, and he's like wanted to pay me more comparably to what I usually get paid. And then after they cut the first check, they're like, wait, what? So it wasn't the intellectual property holder. It was the financial backer. And so working out this deal is not taking advantage of anything except the fact that there's an opportunity for me to get paid for this work, and paid better than I would have gotten paid otherwise, because I'm in control of the royalties and whatnot now. So it is really it's a good deal. All things work for good.
Testosterone Overload says they should pay Mike what they think he's worth, and the rest of the cash should be split between Malin and myself. He says this is fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't get anything for these books, guys, so don't think that I'm sitting here like I'm going to get a taste.
No, John's here. John's just here to rub it in that he beat me in this. Chris Sketch says, if I get another commission, I'll get the digital trio. Well, somebody get Chris another commission. John is intrigued. Love Mike is there.
Oh, yeah, they were saying about the Mexican tradition of Back to the Future, watching all 3 till January. Yeah, Mexico is an interesting country, man. People do crazy stuff. I want to know why.
Oh, this again. Ascension Comics asks for $5. Mike, can we get a variant cover for the Meg eating a boat full of blue-haired land whales? No, I don't think so.
See, Mike, this is night 2 of people asking for that cover.
Testosterone, I'm not going to read that. Pay for mail-in. Pay him twice. Check is in the mail-in. Okay. None of your business. What is that? It's like a big black blob.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, it's a hole. It's a black hole.
Oh, okay. Oh, Red Syrup is just saying nonsense. He says, Malin, you had a great Spider-Man, but Mike's was better.
I can agree to that. I can agree to that.
Yeah. Wait till I do the final cleanup on that, guys. Actually, I think the only one that might see that is Edwin Acevedo. So he asked for a high res of it. I'm gonna do a cleanup. I might send it off to get it colored. I don't know. We'll see.
Why don't you color it yourself, John? You don't have anything to do. Oh, we got another.
Because I do have things to do, and coloring is not one of them.
We got another backer. We got, scroll up, Chase Kaufenberg. Thank you, Chase, for picking up what looks like the 3-pack. 3 packs, man, 3 packs.
Yeah, Raythulu says, no blue-haired land whales, no kiss. Mike hates us all.
Can't I just not like Kiss?
No, because every time people have really great ideas, Mike's like, no, it's my channel.
But it's Kiss.
Yeah, but a lot of people like Kiss. And they're all older people, and they all have jobs and expendable income.
Yeah, what the heck happened to Art?
Art can't be trusted for drawing a quarter anymore. We should auction off his seat.
Yeah, right? That's 3 weeks in a row, that guy. That is 3 weeks in a row. That guy has freaking bailed on us.
Yeah.
It's not like he doesn't show up on other shows or do his own show.
He'll be over there with Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Art. Let's kick him out of the club.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm still waiting on Swamp Thing. What? Mark C, are you talking about a print order? Your new isn't listed in description. My new what? Oh, my new Indiegogo. Here's the link. It's in the chat. Sorry, I should be more on the ball about that. Let me see if I can change that in the live events. Edit. Oh no, shoot, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong live event. Whoopsie. Darn it. Creator Studio. You push this button over here. Edwin, you read it. Edwin Acevedo.
Oh, that's right. Malin takes care of his militia like any good captain does. His crew. Also get Donald DeLay on Drawn and Quartered. He'll bring it unlike Grandpa Art. I don't know, man. Donald's his sleeping pattern is like an old man. Art will stay up till like 3 in the morning. Donald gets to like 11 p.m. Eastern, and he's like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah,
so, I mean, he's got kids, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I sent Donald the link. He did not come. Yeah. So that's all on him.
Some people show, some don't.
That is correct. John always shows.
Yeah. We show. We show, guys. We're here to entertain.
And what was it? Your new none of your business says, sorry, having cat issues. What? Indo.
Because they mistyped something.
Mortal V says he told me, I assume he's talking about Art. He told me he missed DNQ because he had to take another dip in the Lazarus pit to rejuvenate himself. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Honoring Stan Lee. So let's scroll down it again. Come on, dude. This isn't about you playing video games.
Yeah, this is about you guys getting money for Christmas.
That's right.
Chop,
Christmas,
chop.
Christmas. Come check out my wish list. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. I just want some good toys. Can I get a witness? Have you? I guess you haven't heard that song. That's Froggy Fresh, man.
Is that new or old?
It's pretty old. It's a few years old. Froggy Fresh.
Yeah, I tuned out of music around 2008.
It's not, it's YouTube. It's not.
Yeah.
Meg, sit up, 6 gun, Sam, and deal with the devil here. All right, save changes. So yeah, let's see. And I also have another comics for the troops tier, which is you get 3 signed books. Wait, what is it? You get 3 signed books.
Good night, Watermelon Platypus.
Good night, Watermelon Platypus.
Mhm.
God bless, bro. And then, you know, because they're bigger and more expensive to print, I don't think I'll be able to send 26, but I'm going to send as many as I can, probably at least 10 to the troops. I'll be sending 2,600 Lone Stars, and they'll get those by Christmas, so that'd be pretty cool. That's going to be pretty cool. Aloha, Edwin. Edwin Boyette.
Everyone get ready for this page coming up. At the bottom, there's a guy that will not let go of his energy drink. Like all these people, all these women, all his friends being chewed up. And then look at this player down here. He don't give a there. Look at him.
He's got a beer.
It's an energy drink. Look at how tall. Oh, I guess it could be a tall boy, whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is Professor Geek in the chat? Professor Geek. I would like to get you on to do some Cicero, Marcus Aurelius, etc. And maybe hit some postmodernism if you're up for it.
We could even tag off on channels. What does that mean? Tag off.
I don't know. That sounds creepy.
Yeah. Edwin knows. Edwin's more hip to internet lingo than we are.
Yeah. Model 3 Aloha Man tried to work in some shilling for you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Model 3's Indiegogo hasn't moved any better than that. That's what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? He's been on a lot of the shows.
Yeah, well, I have ideas, but I'm not gonna say them. So
I think you should sell a tangible product.
It is. He's selling coins.
So he's doing for the advertising.
Yeah, that's his Indiegogo. He's going to sell coins. The coins of all our different Indiegogos. He's finishing up.
I think he'd do better if he managed to do these
Ooh, are we at 99?
statues.
Caliber says we're at 99.88. $12 from 10K.
Yeah, let's get it to 10K. Let's get it to 10K, guys, and then I'm going to go watch all these awesome clips that Evil E put together before I go to bed.
Yeah, and I have to go help my kids with homework, so I would love to get to 10K quickly. 3 minutes ago, Classy Tone for $60, and Kurt Pugh 5 minutes ago for $60. So they each got the 3 for 50. So yeah, the 3 for 50 and the early bird specials are the 2 biggest movers, each over 30 each. So
nice.
Great.
Testosterone Overload says, when Malin won't say an idea, it means he's considering turning someone into a werebear. That's it. Yeah.
Well, that's disturbing. Yeah, so let me keep putting that link in the chat for y'all. Got you to 10, brother. Ah, cool. Roll it. Drum roll, please. Oh, wait. What? Oh, it's probably going to take a minute to go through. All right, roll it again.
Sometimes that takes a while to flip.
Yeah.
If yesterday it was taking like I don't remember.
Oh my gosh, yesterday it
a
was
few minutes.
forever. That was crazy.
Yeah, at first it was like 5 minutes, wasn't it? Just for the first, no, like 10 or 15 for the first dollar to show.
Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, nice. Jesus A. Sabelos Jr. is backer 101. And it says it's 10108 or 10108. Well, at least here.
Yep, that's what I got here too. 10108. Awesome.
Nice.
Yay.
Everybody. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to turn this into a marathon again. Got to go help my kids, but I do appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate you being here, John, sticking around.
And thanks everyone for showing up for honoring Stan Lee. So we're gonna miss him.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be shilling and chilling and chilling, yo. I mean, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely go watch that. Elijah, post that link again to your. My son's channel is Ematio's crap. Ematio's crap. He's posting the link in to see his videos where he overlaid all of our wonderful acting on top of the original videos. So hope you guys enjoy that. And again, please do spread the word, not just about my channel. Like it before you leave. Share the new Indiegogo around if you can. And I would appreciate it. And I love you all. John?
You're
Hit
like. Aloha, guys.
Aloha. All right. We outie. Oh, yeah.